They don't know that I'm coming out today. Audio. Viewers are waiting. How viewers will be waiting? I don't know what I'm going to be on today. Oh my God. Now, let me open this window. Be right back. Let me put this. Some daylight in here. Let me see that. Nah, that's not going to help. I'll try that. Alrighty. Here we go. Let me put a little bit like this. And yeah, here we go. And of course, welcome. Welcome everybody. Cheers. So as you can see, I am now upstairs. So hello and welcome to my live stream. This is of course, my name is Danny. It's been it's been over a month. I think my live stream was on May 9th. So yeah, so a little over a month. And yeah, and the reason why is that because I'm moving upstairs now. And as you can see, I moved a lot of stuff up here. First of all, I had to remodel up here. So I had shelving originally. I had some shelving here and here. I had to take all that down. I had to patch up the holes where the shelving was anchored at. I had to repaint all this. Then I had to bring all this stuff up here. Of course, I'm not even complete yet. I'm the radio stuff I am. I'm gonna put another shelf like this one here eventually, but this is temporary. Although if you like it, I will keep it. So, and of course, right now I have no antennas, wires coming in yet. That's another thing that I have to do for that. That's gonna take some time because I'm debating whether to put it through that window. I have 3 windows here. I'll show you. You see, I have one window here. I have a little window fan right there for now. It's kind of warm in here right now. And I have these 2 windows over here. As you can see, I got some Halloween stuff up there. I got a big old spider. And I have that jack-o'-lantern type thing. And yeah, so I had 7 people now to 4. Wow. Just like that. Poof. Yeah, so I'm thinking about putting the antennas through this one, but I got to build a pass through for that because that's going to be all year round. So I got to make sure that thing when I do the pass through, I have to seal the window, make sure I don't get no draft and all that from them. And then this one, I'm going to put the air conditioner for the summer. I'll put the air conditioner there. But right now it's warm in here. It's already warm in here. Let me see. Yeah, 77 degrees in here. So it's pretty warm in here. So there you go. So I got 4 people watching. Thank you for watching. I got 4 likes. Thank you. And now, of course, we got this what do you call this thing? It's like I don't know what they call this thing. It's like TikTok. It's a heart icon, but if you click on it, it has more other stuff. So I guess if you click on it, like for example, the hearts, I'm clicking on it right now. I see all these hearts floating up there. So these are not likes. This is what on TikTok, what happens is I know on TikTok, what happens is if you click on that heart a lot, it makes this stream more popular in terms of the live streams. There's a YouTube live page, right? That people, excuse me, that people see their, the most popular live streams. So if people click on that thing a lot, I'm thinking is that because that's what TikTok does. On TikTok, that's what it does. If they click on those, whatever heart or whatever, it makes I guess it moves up in the popularity on live streams. So that's what for what I know on TikTok. So I don't know if YouTube is trying to do the same thing now with that. So I mean, we'll see. I don't know because you know. So I guess that's something they're putting in, and also, of course, they had the ads in between now, which last time I disabled it, but this time I'm gonna enable it because you know what? During that time, I can just get up and if I have to go, get a drink of water or something real quick. So I this time I enabled it, so because I know Jill's enabled. There is an option where you could check that off. But I figured I need the ad money, so you know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now. And it's only you can skip the ad after a few seconds, so it doesn't matter. So you're gonna get the ads in between. I mean, it is what it is. So yes, I brung everything up here. I still have to bring the ham radio stuff up here. The amateur, the ham radios, my CB radios, because they're still downstairs, all hooked up to the. That's gonna be the last thing to bring up here. Right now I'm gonna keep that down there for now. Hey, hello, Glenn Dansler. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you also. Good to see you guys. It's good to be back, actually. I was gonna wait another week to come back, but I feel like I'm ready to try this now. I have an Ethernet connection going all the way down to a switch because there's no way I can do this Wi-Fi. So I have a Cat 6 cable 50 feet going from this floor down to the basement to a switch. So hopefully the stream will keep up and I won't get no hiccups. Although normally I get hiccups anyway I'm hoping I'm hoping the stream goes well. So this is like more of a test stream right now. I want to be on for a couple hours today and see. And if everything works out well, I'll be back tomorrow. And then I'll start doing a regular. I just want to see how the internet connection is from all the way up here, and I want to see if the Cat 6 cable is good. It's not faulty or anything like that, or if I have to get another card, or I'm gonna have to put a switch up here, and then so yeah. So right now I don't have any radios hooked up, antenna wise, and that's gonna be the first antenna I'm probably gonna hook up here right because it's really simple to set up is the MLA 30. So I'm gonna bring up the Grundig 800. I'm gonna find a spot for it right now. I don't even have a spot for it right now, but I'm gonna find a spot for it, and I'm gonna hook that up with the MLA 30. Oh, okay, so the acoustics are better. Yeah, but it's a bigger room. I'll give you a tour. I'll give you a tour in a little bit. Yeah, but because it's a bigger room. Of course, in the basement, my ceiling was only this high. Barely, just about a foot above this. That was my ceiling. Not even a foot in the basement. Now, of course, I have a full. As you can see, way up there, I have my learning kit, Radio Shack. I can put it all the way up there. I have a bigger globe now. I put the bigger globe. And I can put more stuff because I have some more stuff over here. So my server rack is still down there, but I'm not gonna bring that up here. That's gonna be in another part of the basement. I already started demoing the floor in that room where I was doing live stream. Half of the floor is gone already, and I'm taking out piece by piece. So it's a lot of work, It's a lot of work last month just to get the stream going. Of course, I got my telescope here. I never showed you guys my telescope, so now you can see my telescope right here. I want to show a lot of more stuff here and talk about this stuff. Of course, I have decorate over here a little bit. So hello, Kent of Kent. The acoustics is good. Yeah, it should be much better. Of course, I'm gonna soundproof the room a little bit, like especially through that door. Because my brother's next door. I don't want to hear what he's doing over here coming through the microphone. And of course, now I have 3 windows here, so so I might hear stuff from outside. But so far so good. Yeah. And hello, Bobby. How's it going? I hope your back is better. Yeah, I know it sucks when you have back pains. It really, that's one of the most debilitating things you can have is a backaches, especially at my age when I have backaches. Oh my god, when I have a back pain, forget it. I just lay on the bed. I put a heating pad on, and that usually does the trick. After a few hours and with the heating pad. So, and also I have a new desk. Downstairs I had a round table, a folding table. Of course, now I have a fold. I have a standing desk. Sergio Cordero, hello. How is the interference in that room? Do you get more? There is some spots that I do get RF. So, just like any other room, of course, I'm in the second floor, so there is some noise I get here. But I had I'm charging it right now. I'm charging my D109. I had it right here by the windowsill, and I was listening to shortwave. So it depends on the room. Right here, it sounds fine. But as I move over here, because these windows are toward outside, I do hear a little more RF on this side of the room. So yeah, it's not the basement, but still, it's okay. And I mean, I don't know over time. And plus, my antennas, when I bring up the other radios, they're gonna be external antennas. They're gonna come from outside anyway, so it shouldn't the RF. But this radio was working fine in here. Over there when I was listening to shortwave. I mean, I'm going to demonstrate in a couple. I'll demonstrate in a few minutes. See how it is right here in this spot right here. But yeah, I know before a few years ago when I had radios here before, I tried, but that was different. I think most of it was because of the you know, I think so far so good. So and I bet like I said, and like I said in the last stream, this is gonna be up here for maybe a year or two. I'm hoping maybe less than that time, because I really have to demo the floor in the basement, and I'm while I'm doing that, I'm gonna remodel the basement, because the problem is that I don't have no sump pumps down there. I'm gonna put two sump pumps because I have flooding down there, and I couldn't risk it anymore. I couldn't risk all this equipment. God forbid, basement gets fully flooded. Although it never got flooded to that point, but I do get some water, and I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna. So it's a work in progress. I still got a lot to do. I still got a lot of stuff I got to put up over here. I have a lot over here I want to put up. I want to bring up my vintage computers. Maybe put them over there, because I also have another channel, the retro gaming channel. I'm gonna bring that stuff up here. So it's yet to be determined on all that, there. But so far, so good. I mean, like I said, with this radio, I was listening to it right here, and then I have another radio right there that I listen to AM radio, and it's no problem. Signals. I don't hear no interference. I don't hear no buzzing or anything like that. Since I fixed that problem with the I made a video about that a couple of months ago. I was getting the humming sound, but I fixed that problem temporarily by clipping the wire connector. Excuse me. So. But anyway, my ready DX, hello. Yeah, I got you. I remember I got your message. You wanted to contact me on 20 meters. Of course, I have a technician license, so I cannot do 20 meters right now. I only could do 10 meters and 6 meters, FT8. So, well, and I've been busy. But when I do get my general, I definitely have a list of people that I want to contact, including you and Jill's, of course, and a few others that I want to make contacts. And I haven't been doing any even on 10 meters or nothing. I haven't done anything for over a month now, because I've been so busy. That's another thing I need to get back into. I need to get back into that, but I've been so busy. So Matt Ready DX, yes, I saw in your message you're looking forward to the day that you can get your general. Yeah. Um And unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to change the questions again soon. So I may just wait until they change the questions and then just study for that for the new one. Because I believe it's supposed to happen, if not this month, next month. I don't know when, sometime. So I may just wait on that. But like I said, I got a lot of things that I'm doing here. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of what I have here so far. I know the walls look plain. I'm gonna put something up there. I'm gonna put something up there. Yeah. I just got doing this. I have another screen right here now. Before I had it hooked up to the Vizio, so I just had it to dust off my old. I'll show you. So this is my desk setup right now. Okay, so I have this is my main one, and this is my second screen. It's an old Mac flat screen, and then of course I have my desktop computer right there. All right. And this is the new desk that I have. This is the Flexi Spot E7. You see, this is a standing desk, Flexi Spot. As you can see, my floor is checkerboard. And this is a standing desk because they reached out to me. By the way, thank you, Flexi Spot, for sending me this desk. And John, his name is John Mark. Thank you, John, for sending me the desk. And I reviewed the desk. I made a video on this desk. I was looking for standing desk for a while because, I've done live streams like 5 hours, 6 hours. So I'm trying not to sit a lot. So if I do a long stream now, maybe like the first hour or maybe even the second hour. After that, I'm probably gonna be standing up. So I can just press a button and this whole desk will come up, and then I just stand up. And because I seen a lot of people use standing desk. I know my sister-in-law, she works on the standing desk, standing up, and she's on her feet all day. And actually, it's better, especially as you get older. It's better to get off the chair and be on your feet more. So, so I'm gonna demonstrate that in a minute too. I'm gonna demonstrate this. MyReadyDX, so UK licenses are different to the US. That is why I did not know. Did not know more basic one than allows transmit on 2 bands. With mine, I can use all common bands up to 10 watts. So okay, so your license more of a power thing. Because even though I'm a technician on 10 meters, I think I'm limited to 100, and I forgot what the wattage is. I think it's 150. I forgot. I see, that's part of the questions that I forgot. But yeah, there's not like 10 watt to it. There's none of that. We don't have none of that. But okay, so in your case, you can use basically practically like the bands that I can, like 20 meters, whatever. It's just power. Oh, okay, so yeah. So over here is like the opposite. We whatever power we're allowed on that band, we can use that power. It's just the band itself we cannot use. Like I cannot use 20 meters at all for anything until I get the general. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see. So in the UK, yeah. So it's more power based. Okay. Hey, hello, KNDX, sir. Good afternoon from Northwest Arkansas. 91 degrees. Wow, it's hot over there. And it's sunny. Cool. Wow. My Ready DX foundation is 10 watts max. Intermediate is 50 watts, and full is 400. Okay, 400. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I've been busy, and I'm gonna be busy for another few. So I'm probably gonna put it off, and then plus I want to enjoy the summer too. So I'm probably gonna put it off, and then I'll go further in the fall, and then you can get the air conditioner on. Yeah, I need to get mine. I'm probably gonna hook it up on that window. It's warm in here. Even though outside it's only 80. No, it's 77 outside, but this room is warm. Wow. That's another thing about the basement. Basement was a lot cooler. Up here is a lot warmer. So I'm definitely gonna put the air conditioner up here. And if I put the air conditioner up here, I'm gonna have to sleep up here too. Gonna have to put a bed over there, at least for the summer. At least just to get through the summer because Keegan there's a cold bottle of Texas tea brand Poutine strawberry white tea. Okay. Glenn Dansler, Keegan DX, that guy that on Saturday was really harassing you. Happy Jill's Buddha him. Oh, I didn't know. But anyway, that must have been earlier because I got on his chat when he was already. I think it was almost 2 hours in when I got into the chat on Saturday. So if I would have seen that, I would have booted him myself. You know, I would have booted him myself. But then again, I try. I really don't. Anyway, you know. Anyway, he won't. I'm sure he won't come here. Yeah, some issues on Discord as well. He made a channel using my dad's call sign. Wow. And my channel name tag. Really? Who is harassing you like that? Who is this idiot? Wow. Oh my God. What triggered that knucklehead? So far I ignored his comments. Yeah, I mean, I would just block him outright. If you can block him, I would just block him. That's it. If I just people like that, I just yeah, most likely it's jealous. It's jealous. Probably somebody that, yeah, of course they have issues. Probably somebody that's been on other chats and they see you and maybe they're jealous. I don't know. Keegan is someone with too much time on his hands, nothing better to do. Probably jealous. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, my videos lately, I get somebody thumbing down my video. I kind of know who it is because I mentioned that I was gonna unban a few people, which I did. I unbanned a few people. I think it's that knucklehead from in my case, somebody been I get a one, even though you don't see it on the videos. I don't see it on the videos, but on my when I see my YouTube studio, you see all the all the videos, and you see that they're not 100% likes. I was like, okay, and I look at it, there's always somebody thumbing me down, like one thumb down on every video. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, well, you know what? If you take your time, if it takes time for you to thumb down my video, that means you watch my video. That means you gave me a view. So thank you anyway. And although you're probably not allowed to comment because there's probably somebody that I banned. I'm pretty sure somebody that if you thumb down my video, like 5 videos in a row, you're dying to comment on my channel, but you can't because I banned them. That's probably what happened. So he has to thumb down my video, So yeah. Oh my God. For sure. Keegan DX, consider an attorney. And I wouldn't even bother. I would just whoever he's, I would just ban him. Eventually he's gonna get tired. He's just gonna get tired of because when I used to play online games, which I don't play anymore. I had a couple of people that stalked me for years. For years. I'm talking about, I'm seriously. I can name a couple of people. Of course, I'm talking about years. Seriously. Like every time I go to another game, he's in that game too. And then he recognizes my screen, my because I always had like the same name on every game. So, people that knew me, they say, oh, that's Danny, And he knew who I was because me and him used to be, me and him at one time, we were like, not friends, but we were like in the same team. And it was over some stupid it was over a girl, like a woman, but of course, it's a lot of, I'm going to say catfish. You ever heard the term catfish? That's what happened. So I guess the woman was interested in me. Of course, I wasn't interested in her. I'm happily married. I don't, whatever. So I guess, I don't know, maybe what happened is he couldn't get his. So he got jealous of me, and he started bad mouthing me to her, and she would tell me. And the chat, she would say, this guy's talking, crap about you, right? And I'd be like, yeah, whatever. He's just jealous. And then one day he be unfriending me and all that, and then he started attacking me, like, over like a virtual, I don't want the PG. I don't want to get the PG thing. A virtual piece of what? And he stalked me for, but he did that he did that to a lot of people too. This guy. And you know what? I played my game and I would make fun of him, and that was it. And then one day he stopped playing, and that was it. I never saw him again. And this guy would spend a lot of money on the game because, like, I would make my accounts, my gaming accounts. I never bought like special weapons and all that nonsense. And I would use the freestyle. I would just build good. I used to build good characters on games. I used to kick butt. And I was good at some of those online games. But this guy would spend literally thousands of dollars on creating like a real badass character just to whip everybody's butt, whatever, whatever. And he would like attack me constantly. He didn't, he would try to make my life miserable online, my gaming life. That's what he would do. And the thing is that, I never gave him the satisfaction of going crazy on him. Like some people will have a meltdown. And that's what he wanted me to do. But I never gave him the satisfaction. You know what I mean? I was still playing my game, and people knew. They were like, yeah, he's just being him. I'm going to say his name, Gene. Oh, Gene is just being Gene. I'm like, yeah, I know. He's just jealous. And sometimes I don't log on to that game for like a year because I don't play those games no more, but I still have accounts in there. And I still log in there. And once in a while, like, he'll log in and he'll see me and he'll just attack me. And I'll just laugh at it, and then that's it. And then, people say, oh, yeah, he still got a heart on for you or whatever. Yeah, I know. I think he really deep down wishes he wants to be my friend. Like when you're little kids and you always had that kid that was always hitting you, or that girl that's always trying to pull your hair or whatever. But deep down, you want to be your friend. I think this guy really wants to be your friend. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go far with the attorney thing. I would just, if you could block him, I'll block him. That's it. And then, you know what? I wouldn't, don't lose sleep over it. I wouldn't lose sleep over it or anything like that. Oh, let me put a live chat. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. So let me go back up here. I don't want to miss anything. Sorry about that. Let me go up here real quick. All right. So let me go back down here. You can see, look at that. Wow, it's warm in here, boy. It's warm in here. I don't want to turn on that fan because that fan is loud and there's going to be like, oh, we're going to get ads in about 50 seconds. So I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to let the ad play. I need some of that YouTube money. I only upload like 3 videos in a month. So you're going to get an ad soon. Just skip it. Yeah. MyRadioDX said, yeah, I get a thumb down on some of my videos, and it's probably the same person, thumb down, just giving more exposure. Thank you to the disliker. Yeah, exactly. Same here. It's someone I know. It's probably some guy that I banned, and he just can't come on no more, and he just want to thumb down my video, and that's fine. Anyway, a word from our sponsor. 3, 2, 1. And now I'm back. And I'm back. There goes the ad. Okay. Yeah. And Keegan said absolutely. And Keegan said, last I heard, there was a potential threat on my channel being taken over, but I have two-factor. Yeah, yeah. If you have the two-factor, like I use my phone. Make sure your email and your phone. Most important things: your email and your phone, and that's it. And they can't do anything. You know. And you don't have no content that they're gonna complain about. It's not like you have controversial content or anything like that. So, you know, I have been somebody. It's probably some very petty stuff, you know. But if he does put threatening stuff, I will screenshot. If he posts anything threatening, like in any other like Discord or whatever, I will post a screenshot of that and report him to, like, if it's Discord, do a screenshot and report him with the screenshot. This is why he posted. This is why he said he's threatening me that if you could prove it with a screenshot, that'll get him banned like that. He'll lose his account, which is better, you know. Like that idiot that threatened me, that guy that threatened me. I put a screenshot. I made a screenshot of his Facebook message and everything. And I said it. You remember when I went off on him on that live stream? I told him, and I mean, if he was watching or if he wasn't watching or he saw the replay, I told him if I ever get another message from him, I'm gonna go to the FCC. He's gonna lose his license because I'm gonna tell the FCC that he's using QRZ to locate my address and threaten me. That's what he did. He threatened me. He said, "I know where you live." He said, "I know where you live," and he put a picture of the QRZ account with my name and address. So I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that you know where I live at, and you're gonna come and kick my, whatever. That's what he's trying to say, to watch my back. So and then that's when I came out with that, and I screenshot all that, and I still have it. I still have it. I still have it on my desktop, and I already told my wife, if I slip and fall on the banana peel down the block, and I, he's gonna be a number one suspect because that's gonna be on my computer right now. So whatever. Trust me, I had death threats. I had all that. On online games, I had death threats. I had, man, whatever. Good luck on that. You know what they say about haters? When people start hating you, it's because you're doing something right. That's it. Nobody's gonna hate somebody that they have no idea who you are. And they hate you because you're doing something right, and they're not doing it. That's what it is. So, people can thumb down my videos all they want. I don't care. You're giving me a view. You give me a view and an interaction. When you thumb down a video, you're giving me a view and interaction. So I get two things out of that. It don't matter what ratio. Well, yeah, if it makes you feel better, yeah, you can change your password. Keegan, I haven't had any comments from the offender since Saturday. Well, I wouldn't let him comment on your channel. The minute he posts something on your channel, that's it. I would just ban him. I ban him from the channel. That's it. You're not going to put another comment on my channel. That's it. And if he comes out with another account, you ban that account. You keep banning him until he gets tired of making accounts. That's what I do. Because that's what happened with this guy. The same guy that threatened me. He made like 4 accounts. He went after me with 4 accounts, 4 Facebook accounts. One of them was his daughter. I think his daughter's account. And he's sending me message. I better watch my bag. You disrespecting me. But I'm like, get out of here with that nonsense. Get out of here. Please. Yeah. Let me go down here. Let me see what my I skipped up. Trolls just won to once nine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Bobby. I don't even go that far. Just you know, some people just like that. They just have no some people just don't have no. Some people just don't have a life. That's all it is. People don't have a life. They don't. Mommy and daddy didn't give them enough hugs. Like I keep saying, mommy and daddy, or mommy and mommy, or daddy and daddy didn't give them enough hugs, so they have a malfunction. So now they want to they're keyboard warrior. They feel so brave behind the keyboard. I'm gonna fix this guy unless please. Seriously, like I in YouTube I learned by watching a few people, and that's how I say, what, I'm not gonna be like this guy. He caved in, he cashed in his chips and he closed his channel. I'm not doing that. Like I remember the one that used to always bother Jills. Why he did? He deleted his channel, and then he came back again. I'm not gonna mention his name. He came back again, and he had another channel. He was trolling people. He was going after a lot of ham channels. Where whatever. My thing is, like, if that's your content, it's just to bash other people, then you know what, and this guy's a smart guy. This guy's a very good. He's a smart guy in terms of technical knowledge about the radio, amateur radio and all that. But he wastes his energy on going after people. So he came back with another channel, and he just deleted that channel, or he got banned from YouTube. So he's gone now. Again, he's gone. Like my thing is, when I'm trying to remember the quote. I think it's Buddha. He said, "When you carry that hate, it's like when you have hate, when you hate somebody, it's like a poison. It's a poison because you consume with that person. You're like, it's sad." Keegan DX, sir. I uploaded a few FMDX videos. Yeah, I seen a few of them. Yeah, I've been watching you guys' videos. And Michael too. Michael posts a bunch of FMDX. Too bad I can't do anything because I'm missing out on all that. But it's okay though. I'll set it up for next. But yeah, I seen your videos. Mostly FME skip. Yeah, I would do screenshots. That's it. And save them. And then when especially if he does something really, if he posts something really egregious, like threatening or anything like that, or anything offensive, do a screenshot and you report them with the screenshot, and they have to take action. That's what I would do. Me, I report that. I don't care. I report people. I do it. I don't care. I did it on the other day. I was on Jill's. I'm gonna I want to, because some idiot posted something stupid. So what happened was somebody posted about save. No, it was save. Somebody posted save AM radio, and people were commenting on it. Yeah, we need to save AM radio. So this one knucklehead posted, the only way we can save AM radio is if we shut down all these conservative stations and all this. Like, he really got like really stupid political conservative station and religious stations. So you know what I did? And by the way, it was me. I reported him. I say, okay, because he said it. Don't put politics in his group. That's what this guy was. This knucklehead did. Not only put politics, he put religion. He said, they should just shut down all the, conservative political thing, and then he was supposed to put other stuff. And then he also mentioned religious too. So I reported him. I said, boom. And then they give you a reason why. I put, yeah, it was hate speech. And his post was gone. As soon as I refreshed it, it was gone. But I know he didn't kick him out because I saw him post again later on. Like the next day he posted again, and but he didn't. But I reported him. And it wasn't the, if I see any post on anybody, I report people. I don't care. You know why? Because you know why? It sends a message to people like that. Don't post stupid nonsense like that. Like everybody was civil there about AM radio. And this is the only moron that had a comment. Listen, if you're liberal, you know what? Keep it to yourself. Okay? You understand? Because he posted, oh, they should just, the only thing that's wrong with AM is conservative. No, I mentioned that. I talked about it last month. There's a lot more than conservative stations on AM. I'm sorry. It's just this guy's a moron. He don't understand that. They talk with their head up there, why. And so when he posts that, I reported him. I went and reported. I went, boom, clicked on the Facebook thing, and I reported him, and it popped up with hate speech. That's it. Boom. I don't care. He's gone. His post was gone. That's what I do. I don't care. And if somebody would have asked who reported him, I was going to say it was me. I don't care. That's why I tell people, like in my group or in anything, post something, think about what you're going to post. Don't start attacking, because AM radio is because too many conservative stations. Just shut up. Just shut up with that. Please, just shut up. Yeah. Yes, I will make a screenshot of that. If he's posting your name, your channel name tag and all that, yeah, that's definitely I will screenshot all that. I don't know whether to continue to ignore or delete a report. I will if you can block them, I will block them. But before you do that, I will screenshot everything he posted. This is what I'm gonna. This is what let me just before you. If you could block him, that's the ultimate. If you block him, that's it. He cannot post anything. But before I do that, I will screenshot him of anything he posted that's offending, and then you block him. If you don't want, that's it. But I definitely will screenshot. Like I was gonna screenshot this idiot and report it, but I said, I'm just gonna report him. And right away, his comment was gone on that post. His comment was gone, just like that, because I reported him. I'm not gonna put up with that. I don't care. Even on another group, if I'm a member of that group and I see somebody posting something stupid, I'm gonna report them. I don't care. Your job as a moderator, those that moderate his thing, y'all need to crack down on that. That's what y'all need to do. And because the guy kept posting, he posted the next day. He posted some other stuff, but I guess he got the message. But I reported him because you're not gonna write that. You're not gonna write political stuff, and people are not gonna be people are afraid to confront him. No. You know what? You're gonna get reported. That's it. Because you know what? I listen to conservative radio. Okay, I listen to it. All right. So you offending me. You telling me that I don't have a voice? You telling me that I don't have a voice? That's why like that's what's wrong with AM radio? Are you kidding me? So I reported him. Bam. That's it. Gone. Your comment? Boo! Gone. Bye-bye. That's it. That's how I deal with knuckleheads. Yeah, we got people like that too. I know. We had one. I know he had one a few months ago, and he told him to go. F off. I remember that one. Because the guy kept asking the same question, and we kept telling him when he gets to it, he has 150 people watching. He has 150. At that time, he had 150 people watching. I remember. And I told him he's gonna, and I know Jill's. If you ask him once, okay, if you ask him to, but when you start posting, he's gonna ignore you. I know, because I seen people do that. I see people post a bunch of times, he'll just ignore you. He does it on purpose. He'll ignore you. If you post once or twice, and that's fine. But I see people get frustrated. Well, he hasn't went down the chat yet, and he'll just totally ignore them, and then he'll get them. You know what I'm saying? I think he first couple of times, and he said, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let this guy. I'm gonna let this guy screw himself." Yeah. So we had that problem. Bobby says, "Oh, I'm AI. Will you let AI take over a radio station?" Well, AI is not gonna take over a radio station. No way. Unless it's for music. But we already have that. You have playlists, whatever. Bobby, we had a problem last Friday on a channel I moderated. Yeah. You're always gonna have knuckleheads. And that's the thing. Anything, YouTube channel, website. I ran websites for over 30 years. Close to 30 years now. Actually, close to 30 years. You always gotta have knuckleheads. You're not gonna make everybody happy. There's no way you can make everybody happy. Some people are just gonna be miserable. They're not gonna, and I tell people, you don't like my channel, go see it. You don't like my live stream, go to another live stream. That's it, whatever. I don't care. It's my live stream, whatever. I tell people, I don't, whatever. Look, 2 people just left. The minute I said that, people just left. Well, then you leave. That's it. I don't care. If you're too sensitive, you know what? Go to, boring ass channel. That's it. Bye-bye. And the problem is in this world, too many sensitive people. Too many people get butthurt over a few words. The world's laughing at us. At America. The world's laughing at us because we're so fucking sensitive. I'm sorry. Now, PG readiness went out the window. Pow, there you go. People are too sensitive. They're too sensitive. That's what it is. People are too sensitive. Not enough fathers in this world. No, that's another thing. Lack of fatherhood. Too many pussies in this world. That's what happens. People are too sensitive. And that's why you got to, Gigan? You screenshot his ass. And then you report him a few times. And then that's going to put it in that. And then you put the hammer on him. Boom, bam. That's it. Any other account he has? Bam. The hammer. That's what I do. I don't have that problem on my channel. You know why? Because I ban the shit out of them. I'm a dictator. Okay? My channel is my rules. All right? There's no rules in my channel. You participate. You behave in my chat. Otherwise, I'm going to shine my boot and I'm going to kick you so far, you're going to go up the uprights and I'm going to score a field goal on your ass. That's what's going to happen. That's the way I deal with trolls. There's no democracy here. You're just going to get the boot. That's it. So I wouldn't even work up a sweat over that. There's no democracy when it comes to trolling here. You get a warning, and after that, before I boot you, one of my mods is going to boot you out of here. That's what's going to happen. You're not even going to get a chance to scroll with your trolling. You're going to get shot down pew, pew, with the mods. Hey, what's up, Jim's Radio Check? Long time no see. A month, a little over a month now. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So I think that's what happened. Probably that's what happened. And somebody booted him. Let me see. Jules told him off, and the troll was kicked. Okay, so that's probably what happened. Maybe it was the same guy. As to answer the question, and still catching up on the chat. Keegan the Extra. I didn't know whether to continue to ignore, delete. Yeah, like I said, I would just screenshot him screenshot some incriminating stuff on him, and then ban him if you want to deal with him no more. That's it. You know. Now he's gonna probably create another account, and then I wait till he slip up again. Then I'll ban that account. I have people create like 3 or 4 accounts just to come on my live stream. The same guy created like 3 or 4 accounts. And, I know who he is. He still comes out here once in a while. But he knows that the minute he slips up, because I could, I could see that it's probably the guy. He'll answer certain questions and, and I'll be like, okay, But the minute he says something stupid, bam, that's it. You just lost that. You just lost access to the chat again. Now you're going to have to make another account. It's like whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. You get another troll. Boop, boop, boop. What are you going to do? It's whack-a-mole. That's it. Because trust me, I've been to other chats where the guy, this is one guy he created, he must have created at least 20 accounts just to bother this guy. And he was putting derogatory stuff. Man, we would just report him. And he would lose that account. He'll make another YouTube because some people are just mentally, My thing about that is as long as they don't show up in front of my door, as long as they don't show up in front of my door where I have to really do something to him or her, then I don't care. You know what I mean? I have my things I can do to him here. But if he shows up on that front door, then all bets are off. I don't want to get to the legalities of that, but never had nobody show up in front of my door. Of all the people that can stand me, all these years of making, gaming accounts, YouTube, of course, websites. I had threats. I had death threats, but nobody ever came to try me out on that. It's just, it's kind of flattering in a way. When people really start, they can't really stand you. Oh my God, I can't stand that person. Oh my God, it's like I'm renting I'm in their head. That's what's happening, Keegan. You're in somebody's head. You're in somebody's head right now. That's what it is. You're occupying somebody's head right now. He's like, oh my God, that Keegan guy, I can't stand them. Oh my God, like that's him. He's losing sleep over that. That's what happened, Keegan. That's that guy. I'm telling you. Don't let them bother you. Don't let them get to you, bro. Yeah. Keegan the Extra, let's see. I guess I was still concentrating on watching Jill's most recent show while it was live. Yeah. And in case of incoming FMDX activity, yeah. Let me go up here. Okay, and then sorry, I skipped over here. Yeah, that's why I was suspicious when I saw. Let me go up here. Yeah, that's why I was suspicious when I saw someone in Jill's chat who used the same first and last name as. Wow, that's. And nobody, if I would have seen that, I would have banned him right away. He would have just get banned. I probably would have said something to him first. And then he probably would have made an account with my name on it, Then I would have had fun with him for a while. I would have had fun with him. You're lucky. You get a live troll. I get a troll that don't last too long. They disappear on me. I don't have I don't have I think I have one ongoing troll right now. He's always thumbing down my videos lately, but that's okay, The problem is that he can't comment. I mean, if he's gonna thumb down my video, at least comment and say, But he probably can't. That's probably what happened. Why he's thumbing down so many videos. Yeah, so let me skip down here. Yeah. So all right, talking about themselves right here, staying the cold so home. Yeah, living rent free tonight. Yeah. I already did. I had someone on one of my videos comment LOL at the reception when I did a comparison video using on one channel. Some people just I know some people just nuts. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I had some. I had even when I did my. It was recently. It was an older video. Somebody put some crazy comment. It wasn't like it didn't. It wasn't like um, like he didn't say that my he didn't like criticize me, but he said something like like what you just mentioned. LOL. I'm like okay, and I'm like first of all, what's so funny about this video? So I like to reply to every right now I can still reply to every comment. So I replied to it. Some of them, some of them are a little snarky, like like the guy that posted about the I should have used a drill press or something once. He said something, and it was on Facebook. I just said thank you know what I say? Thank you for watching. Oh no, it was my gaming channel. It was my gaming channel. Somebody posted something like I forgot. I think he was trying to make fun of my gaming. And I just write thank you for watching. I'm not gonna do, I know I suck at gaming. I say it when I do the live stream. Sometimes I play some of those games for the first time ever. So I'm gonna suck at that game. So I guess they're trying to like, goat me. They're trying to get me to like battle with them all, like, whatever. And I tell them, I say, and they say, oh, you suck and you lost, oh my God, you lost to Korea with Brazil. Yeah, like bro, I haven't played the game in 30 years. I have my hands are critic now. They're not the same fingers that I can hold a controller and I can play for 4 hours straight. But I just write thank you for watching. And then a couple of them actually joined my channel. They were not subscribers. And I came up with sometimes I kill them with kindness. I just say thank you for watching. I think it was on a weekend. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. And they were like, okay. They were like, okay. And he wound up subscribing to my channel. I guess he thought I was gonna flip out on him and defend myself like, oh, I suck. No, I do suck at gaming. I'm not the same gamer I was 30 years ago. Whatever. Right? I'm not the same guy. So I already DX elitism. What hate these days about modern? Yeah, elitists. Yeah, like I don't play modern games. My son watches some modern game stuff. And my son just started. I started making like my son just he started. He's just learning how to record playing games. So I made a channel for him, for my son, and he has 2 videos up. So I edited the video for him and I uploaded it. So Sanjay Gaming, he's on my when you go to channels, he's right there. My son's gaming page. So he has 4 subscribers. So I'm trying to get him some subscribers. So I have a Switch. My son has a Switch. He plays with it. I like the Switch, a Nintendo Switch. I like. I don't have the PS5. I would like to get one eventually. No, he has a Switch. Okay, you're gonna get an ad in about 40 seconds. So let me take a break and be right back in 30 seconds. 20 seconds. I think I'm gonna stand up. Well, I'm gonna wait. Oh, already an hour. Wow. I'm gonna demonstrate the standing table soon. But I'm gonna give you guys a little tour before that. So after the ad, I'm going to give you guys a little tour. And I'm going to answer Bobby's question thoroughly. Where's my tissue? There you go. Oh, intermission. So we're back. Yeah, so Bobby, why don't you get him a PS5? Well, he likes Nintendo, so we got him a Nintendo Switch last year. Yeah, no, he loves a Nintendo Switch, but he likes playing on the PC. Like he goes to not the sites that you go. Yeah, he went. I think he has Steam. He played a couple of games on Steam. I think is it Steam. Like the PS5. Not really. I'm not. Like he doesn't really. Like he's not into that type of game. He's more into the. He's not into like shooting games. Like I try to tell him, oh, you want to play Fortnite? He said, no, I don't care. But he doesn't care about Fortnite. A lot of people play Fortnite. He doesn't care about Fortnite. Like he's played Minecraft. Minecraft he played. Roblox. He doesn't play that. He sees videos on it, but I said, you don't want to play Roblox? He said, nah, I don't want to play that. He likes watching videos on it, but he doesn't play it. He has played Minecraft though. He's got really good at Minecraft. And now his game now is Pizza. It's called Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower. So that's the game that he's playing now. That's the online. He plays that online through. I think he had to go to some because my wife sets that. My wife is the one that sets it up for him. Pizza Tower. Oh, yeah, the Switch. I think he plays it on the Switch too. With Starfield coming, why don't you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's because that's another thing. My son's attention span. He'll play something for a few months, a couple of months or so, and then he'll be like, okay, I'm done with this. My son moves fast. He'll be into something for a couple of months, and then that's it. That's why I like with Minecraft. He'll play for a couple of months, and then now he doesn't want to know anything about Minecraft. And now he's into Pizza Tower. Before he was into Mario, the Mario Maker, which Mario's right there. Mario Maker, Super Mario Maker. So we bought him the game, the cartridge. So he makes his own levels. He makes like really hard levels. He's very good at that. He's very good. He's a lot better than what I was. And he's 8 years old. He's only 8. I was playing Mario, in my 20s? Or no, in my late teens? When Mario came out, and this boy is. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little tour of what's here so far. So let me give you a tour of that, and then, yeah. So let me, I'm gonna stand up. Let me stand up. So of course you saw the desk. So on this side, I got my portables, my bigger portables. Not all of them, but actually most of my bigger portables, except for the Satellite 800, the Grundig 800 that's still downstairs, and the Gradio. The Gradio that I reviewed that's downstairs in the basement. That's the one I used to listen to, everyday stuff, AM stuff. Of course, I got my, down here, my AM loops antennas, the mini whip stuff, the flag loop boxes right there. Then over here, I got, that's the realistic one in the back. That one that looks like the G Super Radio. That's the realistic one. And then, of course, which one is that? That's the Eton Grundig edition. Field radio, not the Bluetooth one, just the regular field radio. And the Texan CR 1100, I believe that's what it's called. Of course, you guys, Keegan, you guys know about the Insignia HD, FM HD. I'm gonna move the chair out the way for a minute because I don't want to. I can walk in here and show you guys the rest. So I'm sorry about that. So now I got the PL360 here. Of course, that's a PL660. And this is a Sony, what is it? ICF 7600. That's a 7600. And then I dug this out from the old, I had it stored away. This is an MP3 player from 20 something years ago. This is an old hard drive. This is an MP3 player. It's an old Archios. And of course, there's a micro cassette recorder that I found. I was going through all my stuff. So I said, oh, let me showcase them here. So now we're going to start from the top. As you can see, the boombox, the Grundig RR1140SL. And then, of course, you know, in there you see the Eton, was it FR, what is it? I forgot. I can't see it from here. Anyway, the Red Cross edition of Weather Radio. And then you remember the Studebaker. I made a review on that. I actually bought that for my son, but he doesn't want to use it anymore, so I put it up here again. The Secret EP. Then this is not the Pro. This is just the EP. Yeah. This is pretty good. Medium with DX. So I should make videos on this one. Medium with DX. And of course, I got the big old globe there. Up there's the Learning Lab. That's from Radio Shack. I bought that like 20, like almost 20. I think I bought it in the year 2000. Yeah, because I was going to use that. You know, I was going to make some learn some, because I was trying to learn some electronic stuff on it. So I said, and I kept that. I said, I was going to use that for my son. If he ever wants to, you know. So I'm keeping it. Yeah. Of course, now people collect those things, I guess. And behind that is one of my train sets. Bachman train set. Chattanooga. Yep. And then in here, of course, you got your, you know, Helicopters S38. That's a Bloomberg radio, but that's just one station. That's a little, I think my brother gave me that. Yeah, my brother gave me that a few years ago. Of course, Life Tone, that's old Life Tone on the radio. AM transistor. Of course, Realistic DX302. Of course, I got to get the replacement knob for that. And as you can see, I have a bunch of radios here. The Radio Shack DX398 is back there. So before, remember in the basement, I had all these on a shelf. So I'm trying to put all of them right here. So you can see most of them right here. I don't want to go through all of them, name all of them, because it'll take forever. But, and I even have the Casio TV, portable TV, SH Data, D228. D219 is right there, which is a nice radio. I need to make a review on that soon. Of course, the ICF 2002 is there. Also, this you know, Malahit SDR. And of course, I got these other cassette right here. CC Pocket. That's another nice radio. And then down here, I got my DX100. The Hammerlin is right here. HQ100. That's a National. NC188. Of course, the first radio that I had in this channel was this one. This is my first radio for this channel. Grundig 750. Saturday 750. All my SDRs are right here. Except for the RSPdx. That one is still downstairs. Eventually, I'm going to bring that one up and hook it up over here. When I have it in antenna up here, I'm going to bring that one up here. So, all my SDR stuff. ICF 5900W. I have a couple of MFJ loop bias T right there. Of course, my telescope now. I have this. I never showed you guys a telescope. I think I might show you before. So I have it in the corner right now. That's my National Geographic telescope. Let me go down here. So now we got the night star roamer. This one doesn't work. It has a hum. Same thing with this one, the Hallicrafters S200. I remember the Halloween radio. So I put it right here, the Halloween radio. Okay. And then the North Pole radio is right there. And yeah. And of course. And then behind that is the two Zeniths. As you can see the case, the Zenith transoceanic is back there. Okay. The two Zenith transoceanic is back there. Yeah, it still works fine. It's just, of course, it drifts. And, and over here, I finally got to put some figurines up here. I couldn't do that in the basement. I didn't have room. So now I have more room up here so I can showcase all this other stuff. So, of course, you know who that is. That's a Chainsaw Massacre right there. Freddy Krueger, of course. Jason. Of course, you remember this guy. He was on the top over there. So now I can put him here. And, of course, I got the, alien guy right there. Where's your brother's there? Figuring. I don't have one. Of course, this thing, I can't reach this thing over here, so I got to be careful. I don't want to. Jigsaw, right? Called Mario. And then for Hamradio DX, so here we go. That's a TI-99 Texas Instrument. I have two of them. I have this one and I have the silver and with the black keys. They both work. Yeah, the TI-99. So I have both of them. I have two of them. And then, of course, I have two of these. This is the bread bin. This is the bread bin Commodore 64, and I have the 64C. That one is downstairs hooked up with the, SD to IEC and all that stuff. So this one is just up here for display. And, of course, the 8-track radios right there, the Lloyds. The Longines Symphonette, multi-band radios there. And, of course, I got this old General Electric. They're not tube, by the way. These are not tube. These are, they're not tube, they're transist. So they both work. Garbage, they were found in the trash 10 years ago. So, and of course over here I got my, I put my certificate down here. So, and then this one was an award. I just put it there for now. My first award, 25 contacts, worldwide contacts on 10 meters. So I got an award for that. Confirmed. Woo! So, yeah. Let me put the chair back over here. Move this over here. Yeah. Yeah, TI-99. And I have a couple of games for that. Of course, that one has like a whole bunch of stuff that you gotta, it's like a sidecar. You gotta pick putting stuff on the side, and it's about this long. So yeah, the Texas Instrument. The TI-99. So this one has all the expansion. I was trying to get a few of them, but they're very expensive, some of them. So, yeah, I know they're not known in Europe. the TI-99. And then the Commodore, I'm gonna bring up the data set and everything so you can see the whole. Of course, the Commodore is the you know. And of course, you got your expansion right there, and so yeah, still works. You know, I never opened that one, so I'm sure it needs to be recapped eventually. But yeah, I mean, I rarely use it. I use the other one, the one that's outside, but I rarely use it too. So yeah. So King said I had the BT edition of the Eton Field Radio. And eventually I'm gonna bring up the other stuff. I'm gonna bring up the Amiga, the Atari ST, but I want to find a place for it. You know, I'm gonna use the rest of the display it. And I'm gonna have them hooked up to a screen. So I'm gonna do because I want to do retro gaming on those. And so like the one I have downstairs has the SD card reader, and that one has every Commodore software. Period is in that SD card. I could play this. I got games in there. I got programs like Geos, you know, like Geos, graphical user interface for that. I haven't. I haven't. You know, that's the good thing about all these enthusiasts now. They're making all this stuff now that you can use an old computer. You could put like the Amiga. I have the GoTech drive. I also have the Terrible Fire CPU replacement. So a turbo, you know, instead of running the old 68,000 CPU, you take that CPU. There's a little board. You put it on top of the CPU, and it turns it into like an Amiga 3000 or something, and with like a lot of memory and everything, and it has a CF card reader. So I have a CF card in there. It's a 4 GB CF card. 4 GB CF card, so it's a hard drive. So Amiga hard drive, it boots. So when I boot into Amiga, it's like boom, like fast. It boots up fast. And then the GoTech, I have all the games in the GoTech. So I just go into the GoTech and say, okay, load this game for me, and that's it. You know. And then for my consoles, I do have the EverDrive. I'm gonna bring up the console up here too. I have the the EverDrive is for the Genesis, and then for the Nintendo, I have I think 601 or something like that. And then the Super Nintendo, I have that one. It has I think it's I think it's 500 or something. I forgot what the amount. You know, that's the beauty about those games now too, that you don't have to buy every single cartridge. You know, you don't have to buy lots of cartridge. You just buy the EverDrive, put the ROM in there, and that's it. And play. You can play all these games. It's crazy. It's, yeah. Brother stair figure. I don't know. Maybe I ask my brothers to make one. Brother stair figure. Yeah, it is expensive. Because that's what happened before. Because I didn't know about. Because what happened was the retro. My wife had bought me. I think it was for Father's Day a few years ago. I forgot it was my birthday, Father's Day. I forgot what it was. It was like a few years back. It was like 7 years ago. Not 7 years. It was after my channel. It was like 5 years ago. She bought me the Super Retro, Super Trio, Trio. Anyway, so I didn't even know about the multi card, and then I saw the multi card. I said, "Boom!" I bought it. I said, "Wow, this is it." So when you see my retro channel, that's what I use. I use the EverDrive for the Genesis. I don't have a Sega Genesis console. I don't own one. I use that one, the Retro Trio 3. What is it called? Something? Yeah, Retro Trio 3 or something. That's what I use with the I don't even own a Super Nintendo console. I don't own any of the classic consoles. I don't own any of them. Only the GameCube and the Xbox. The original Xbox, I do have two of those. And they're both modded. They're both modded. One of them has the coin ops. It's called coin ops. It has like 5,000 games. Like almost five. It's like 4,000 or something games in there. The coin op. And it has arcade games. It has so that one too. I have games in there too. So I have I have a lot of games. So yes, I'm not gonna go out there and buy. If I see one in a flea market or whatever, and I see it as cheap, or sometimes I try to buy, but I really don't want to buy any of them. I'm happy with what I have. Unless I just get lucky and see it in a flea market or on a thrift store for like $10, then I'll pick one up. Otherwise, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not paying top dollar for that now. James Rader check. Where is your? It's amazing. Most of us have the DX1. Yeah, but that tells you about the radio. Even though it's not the best radio, uh, it was probably a lot of people's first shortwave radio. I know Jill's, it was his first. Yeah, this one works fine. I saw it on eBay and it was like nobody made I think only one person made a bid on it. It was like a week old and it was about to expire the bid. At the last second, I put $50 and I put $50. $50 and it works very well. It still works fine. Oh, that was also your first shortwave radio? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was looking to buy consoles one by one, but then what happened was when the pandemic came, that was before the pandemic. You could still get them cheap. But when the pandemic hit, everything went through the roof and I said, forget it. I gave up on that. But if I see one, I can pick it up for a good price, I still will get it, but I'm not gonna go crazy over getting one now. Keegan says, nice collection there. Thank you. Yeah, so Brother Stair figure, I don't know about that. Texas Instrument are not well known here in Europe. Yeah. Because I don't know. Because I know you guys have other models. I forgot which one. Yeah. That's what happened with these. I got these before the pandemic. All of these were before the pandemic. You try to get any of these now, forget it. You're probably gonna pay $100 or more for the Commodore only. If you're lucky, you might get $100. You might. Texas Instrument, you might get it for $50 or I bought this for like $20, like $20. $20, and then the other one was like $25. And they work fine. I think the silver and black one of the keys I need to fix it. It's the membrane. You need to take it out and fix it. I need to clean it. There's a fix for that. But it worked fine. This one works 100% fine. Hamradio DX. I used to play on my cousin's C64 back then. I also had a Gold Tech for my Amiga. Also, the EverDrives for my consoles. For the console, okay. Yeah, retro gaming is expensive. It really is really out of control now. Yeah, so I put all these figures up because I want to give it. I don't want to make it all about radio. I got my readers over here, but I'm ready. I need to bring up my Kenwood R2000. Is still down there. My Yaesu. My Yaesu's down there. My Zygu is still down there. They're still hooked up down there and all that. But eventually I'm going to bring them up here, but that's going to be later on down the line because I want to bring up a lot of other stuff up here. And then for that, I may build a shelving right here. I may build one, I don't know, for that. Or I may just put it here on this one. But for that also, I have to run antenna wire up here. So I'm waiting. Depends on how fast I can bring everything everything else up here. The only thing I'm not gonna bring up here is the server stuff. You remember the rack mount server stuff that's gonna go somewhere else in the basement. It's gonna be on a concrete slab. I'm gonna elevate it a little bit, only because of the potential any water ever gets in the basement. But that's something that's for my my tech channel. I'm gonna be doing videos on that soon. So right now it's 1 hour and 25 minutes. 7 people watching, thank you, and 8 likes, thank you. And of course we got this. I see it right here. Jill said he don't see it, but I see it right here. See, I could click on it. Look, getting all these beautiful hearts. Look at that. Oh, the hearts. Click, 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 click. I guess they're doing this TikTok thing. I don't know what this is. I'm hoping that thing can, okay, this guy's thing is popular, so let's put him on I know what they call it. I guess the YouTube live stream, they highlight your yeah. I guess it's every live stream you're gonna see this now. Because I remember my last live stream, I didn't see that, but I saw people. I saw like hearts going by my screen, and I'm like, where's that coming from? Because I saw this on my last one, and I was like, where's that coming from? And now I say, oh, now I got it. Now I know. So that's where it's at. So I see it. I just clicked on it myself. I could click on it myself. See, I'm clicking 100 right now. 100. See? Yeah, I know. It covers. Because they should, the way on TikTok, the way they have it right here. They have it right here. I'm gonna point to it. Wait, they have it right here on the screen. Usually it's on the screen, and then you'll see the hearts come up here, like right here. Not inside Not inside. They should be on the screen here. That's the way it is on TikTok. You can see it on the screen, and then because they have goals, like if I tell people, if you give me 100 likes, what is it? If I get 100 likes, I forgot what it is. Something I forgot. Like you can put goals, and some people say, "Oh, I'm not gonna do this until you give me 100 hearts." Because they want you. They want you to click on that to maybe they show up on the YouTube live page on the first page. All right, take care, Modified DXN. Thank you for stopping by. I might be back tomorrow. And then after that, I'll probably do, regular again. So I'll try to be back tomorrow at, 4 o'clock or so. But you guys just gonna have to, click that bell icon and be alert. That way, when I come on, I come on. Because I don't want to set a schedule. I just want to come. Like today, I say, you know what? I was doing earlier. I was bringing up the chair, and then this. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a live stream today. I said, I'm gonna come on. Yeah, Glenn, I'm 17. I can't do home renovation. I mean, I could, but I take my time. It's not easy for me either. I take my time. I took my time taking down the shelving. I took patching up the holes. I took my time. I said I was going to take my time. This is a work in progress. I still want to put up posters. I was looking at a map. I have a Yesu map that I was going to hang up there, but I don't like the wrinkle. So I may put something else up there. This is probably not going to be here. Eventually, I'm going to probably put another one of these here. This is going to go somewhere because I don't like this plastic crap. This is here temporarily. I'm going to move stuff around. It's a work in progress. Remember when I started my live streaming? I still had to bring. Now I got to bring all the antennas up here, all the wiring up here. It's going to be weeks before I finally settle down here. Now I got to put the air conditioner in that window. I don't want to carry that thing up here. Oh my God, that thing is heavy. But I'm gonna have to because my God, it's warm in here. Yeah. No, Maradio DX says I too have many consoles, including the classic ones. Not going to bore anyone with what I have. Mm, yeah, I know the pandemic. Invader check. Speaking of water, we only have 1/100th of an inch of rain in a month and a half. Wow. Yeah. Well, we had since that time that I got the little flooding in the basement, we haven't had much rain here either. We haven't had much rain. We had thunder. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. I've been watering the lawn every other day because I'm trying to and my trees. I'm trying to make my trees grow more, and so I've been out there watering because we haven't had much rain lately here either. Not like last month so far. Yeah, so you saw the yeah. I think there's a thing to stay, but I don't know. I don't know I don't know what this is gonna be because if it's just doing this and it's not gonna do anything for the stream, then why even bother? So I'm hoping that this thing can at least maybe to promote the channel more on YouTube Live and say, okay, this guy has whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what they call that. He's not regular likes. It's something else they call it. See on Facebook, I mean on TikTok, that's called a like, but it's not a like because it's not boosting the likes number. It's just something else. I think but I know on TikTok it makes the live stream popular, from what I remember. And they even have not only hearts, they have other stuff like and that's another thing. Like in TikTok, some of it you got to spend money on. Like if you want to give me hot peppers, or if you want to give me a car, that gifts. I think YouTube is gonna try to incorporate that in there. Which I don't like. I think they already got the membership thing. I don't know what they want to do that to. Like these are the basic ones, right? The heart, the smile, the party, the surprise face, and the 100. So they're gonna have like extra ones, but those are like the premium ones. They probably want you to pay for that stuff, which is ridiculous. I don't know. Anyway. And they need to move it over here. Over here. They need to put that over here on the screen. Instead of over there. But YouTubers always try something new, you know. Because now you have the YouTube Shorts. Now they have monetized YouTube Shorts now. So, yeah. So let me scroll down real quick and then I'll get to. And hello, Jim Gordon from Scotland. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. And I hope you're doing well also. Mm. King and DX. Yeah, it is kind of annoying that it covers parts of the comments. Yeah, it does. Glenn Dancer, you are so wise to be doing home renovations and resetting the shack. Yeah. Well, I have to because the problem down there, even though it's nice and cozy, but I need to put 2 sump pumps down there. Plus the plumbing for the sump pump. I have to test it, make sure, it does, it keeps up with because you know what happened back in April. The water it got too close to the equipment, even though it was only a little bit of water, but it just kept wider and wider. And if it would have kept on raining for another day, yeah, I would have been, it would have been bad. And I didn't have a pump. I didn't have no type of pump, only a shop vac, which that doesn't do anything. So now I have a pump that's gonna pump out, but I don't have a sump pump yet. I'm gonna buy that eventually. But I also bought a jackhammer electric jackhammer, so I need to make a hole so I can put a sump pump. I already have a hole, but I need to make it deeper. So I have work. There's a lot of work to do. But also, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna rip out the wood floor that's there because it's already rotted. With all the with the it got wet a few times. The wood is rotted, so I've been doing that too. So I'm gonna be up here for a while. So, and if I like it, this will be permanent. I'm gonna definitely put stuff up. I got signs and all that. I got a lot of stuff. I got posters. I got you know. This is just day one. Me. I gotta put a lot of stuff up there. I gotta. Of course, some stuff I'm not gonna bring up here. I'm not gonna put no more of those. Some of those old beer signs. I'm not putting that. I'm gonna put some other stuff. I'm gonna put some posters up. I have next pictures I want to put up. So yeah, yeah. I can hear the birds right here. They're out there, and I got because my trees blossom, and I can hear birds. Because my wife throws up breadcrumbs out there, bread, and they just a whole bunch of birds out there right now. Let me see, King India said they should try to at least make it movable. Well, yeah, hopefully, well, we'll see. Or removable. Yeah. And Glenn says I'm 70. Yeah, I know. King India said, well, so I'm 56, but thank God I can still do some of these things. Knock on wood. Thank God. Let's see. Yeah. So anyway, let me see. It's 1 hour and 37. So I'm gonna try something, and it's gonna look funny at first, but here goes. Of course, I have this standing desk. Since I've been sitting for an hour and 30 minutes, I'm gonna do the rest of the live stream standing up. So I already have a preset. So here goes. Yeah. So let me move the chair. Tissue. So now I can stand up. You need to stretch. You see, it's healthy because I'll be sitting for 3 or 4 hours, and my ankles do swell up a little bit. So that's why I've been looking for standing desk. So of course, Flexi Spot sent me this desk. In return, they wanted a review and on a few social media and all that. They reached out to me, and I said, of course. I said, yeah, I was looking to buy one. They're not cheap. I mean, I seen some that cost $100, $100 and something dollars. This one with all the options, which is the extra cable management tray, and of course I got the walnut finish. This is about $700. This table. This can handle up to 355 pounds. Okay, so hey, they reached out to me, and I'm glad. And thank you, John Mark, for Flexi Spot for, um, you know, this is definitely the most expensive review. I review that if anybody sent me. Radio reached to me shortly after that. They sent me the radio, which I reviewed. Of course, it wasn't not so great review on it. And of course, SH Data, and you know, and I had a couple other people reach out to me recently. I guess what happens is once they reach out to you, a couple of people, I guess word gets around, and so of course some of them I didn't want to look at. One of them was for another product. It was not even related to my channel, and they want to. I said no, I'm not doing that. I said my channel's not. It's not a review channel for every little gadget. A couple of them, one of them wanted to review a radio. I'm not going to mention the radio, but they wanted me to pay for it. And then they were going to reimburse me. I said, no, you want me to review the radio? Send me the radio, I'll review it. I'll give you my review on it, and that's it. I'm not going to pay for a radio to review. No. You reaching out to me, and the company, they know who they are. I'm not going to mention the name. And so, when Flexi Spot reached out to me about this desk, I thought it was at first I was kind of skeptical. I was like, okay, really? You're going to send me a $700 desk? And they did. As soon as I say yes, and they gave me the contract, they told me, we need this review on this. And then my video was a bonus. They didn't even, they would just want to review for other stuff. And, that's fine. I say, of course, why not? So I'm very happy with this. Let me see if it lowers. Let's see. So I'm going to have a preset to standing and sitting. So now the sitting position is four settings. Let me put it back in standing. Oh, something's in the way. Okay, let me go up a little bit. Right there's good. Hey, Theo, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, I know. It's been over a month. So anyway, so when they reached out to me, of course, so I'm very thankful for them reaching out to me because I was looking to buy one. So see, now I can stand up too. Because the problem is that when you sit down for especially I remember I did a 6 hour live stream sitting down. I was getting cramps. My legs are cramping up actually. I was getting cramps. I was actually had to get up and stretch. See, this way I can get up and stretch for a while. And then when I want to sit back down, I just bring the chair over, lower the desk down. And so this is actually more healthier because that is proof that when as you get older and you take for example, you want, for example, I watched this what's her name, Dr. G. She's a medical examiner. You'd be surprised how many cases are pulmonary pulmonary embolism. And what happens is they have a blood clot on their leg. But what happens is sometimes there was this one case that the guy flew in from England. And it was I think it was an 8-hour flight or something all the way to Florida. And the problem is that when you sit that long, and in his case, the blood clot went to his pulmonary artery, and that's it. Because the problem is when you sit, as we get older, not when you're young, when you're in your 20s, as you get older, sitting for a prolonged period of time is not good. It's not good for you. You actually have to do more standing. So this is why, and like I said, if any people watching this and anybody decides, what, I need to start standing more, and it can help, save someone, because I don't want that. I don't want to sit down for a long period of time and then God forbid one day, because I noticed the last few years my ankle's been swelling. Yeah, my ankle's been getting swollen. And when I went to the doctor, they didn't find nothing wrong with me. But, I know my brother had that issue. They found a clot on his leg, and they had to do some kind of procedure. And he has to wear some kind of, like a sock. So before that happens with me, I say, you know what? I need to do more standing. So this is why I started looking into this. And and you'd be surprised how common it is that as you get older, people that sit more long periods of time are the ones that wind up, getting a heart attack. What is it? A stroke, pulmonary embolism, because you sit too much. It's not good. Now remember, as we get older and the blood circulates, but sometimes it doesn't get to your. It takes longer to. Yeah, when I spring chicken, I'm not a spring chicken. Because I noticed that the last 3 or 4 years, I noticed, I'm like, man, well, but I also put on some weight, but I noticed, so my ankles are really swelling up. What's going on? So, and the doctor told me, what you do? Do you sit a lot? I said, yeah, I'm on the computer like 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. He said, no, you need to get up and then I started looking into it, and then I saw, I watched, like Dr. G, and a lot of her cases are like that. People fly like, imagine flying from India to here. It's like 20 hours. You're going to be on a plane for 20 hours. Something like that. It's crazy. You don't think that's going to affect you? You're sitting down. You have to get up. And when we drive, I tell my wife every other so often, when we driving, when my wife drives, I tell her every so often, every couple of hours, pull over. And she's stubborn. No, I don't want to. I said, listen, you got to pull over because I need to stretch. I'm already cramping up. My leg is cramping. I said, no, I need to stretch. I'm sorry, Even if it's like 15 minutes or whatever, you have to. Well, Keegan, yeah, wow, yeah. So you have to build up muscle, yeah. So yeah, so sitting is not healthy long term. It's not. I know even offices now. A lot of offices are using standing desk. I never knew anybody that owned one until I saw when I went to Florida, and my sister-in-law, she works at home, but she had a standing desk, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool that you have a standing desk. And that's when I started really thinking about it, about getting one, because because there was another YouTuber a few years ago. He had a heart attack. I don't want to mention this channel because he had a heart attack, and of course he's still alive now. But one thing the doctor told him is you need to get up. You need to get up, and but he sits a lot. So the doctor had told him you need to get off the chair. You need to start standing up, go for walks, do things like that. And I remember when he said that message to us. He said, "You guys need to get up and I think that's when it hit me that I need to do the same. I need to get up, start walking more, which I try to do. But definitely, like right now I'm gonna 1 hour and 47 minutes. I'm gonna do an hour standing up, then I'll sit back down for a little while. Now. See, I can do that now with this desk. So there you go. So I'm glad that they reached out to me, but I'm very happy about that. And so I'm definitely gonna be using this. So you can see. Let me put. You see right now it's elevated. You see how high it is? Very stable. You see? So you got your settings right there. So you got your standing setting, your sitting setting, your settings, preset sitting. Then you got two extra ones for, custom ones if you want to put. And it also has a USB charger on the side. So, it's a nice table. It's a very nice desk. And like I said, it handles up to 355 pounds. So I have two monitors and a big A desktop here. It's not a small desktop tower. And speakers and all that. And this can handle all that. I made that demo that I sat on it. It picked me up. I was I'm at 270. I'm almost 270, and it picked me up, no problem. I sat on it, and I did demonstration, it picked me up. So this thing can hold up up to 355 pounds. It's a heavy duty Of course, my desk is this is the 54-inch model. They have up to 72 inches wide for this particular desk. And hello, Elmer time. Long time no see. I was wondering what's going on with you. I was wondering. I was asking everybody on my last stream what's going on with Jeff. I said I hope he's okay. Yeah. So let me read over here, and then I'll go down here. So yeah, go over here. Over here. Yeah, Theo, it's good to see you too. I was like wondering what's Theo. Over here. So you're gonna be 27 in August, Keegan. Okay. Spring chicken. That's not me, that's for sure. But yeah, I need to stand more. So this is why, I was glad that they reached out to me, and I made that review, and I'm gonna promote this table because I'm telling you, this is a great. If you could get a standing desk, and it'll add a few years to your life, you know what? It's worth it. It's a worthwhile investment, and I don't mind standing. And you can see the rest of it up here now. And of course, I put some lights here, some color lights up here too. So actually, I should just turn off that light over there. But anyway, leave it on. I'll leave it on. 9 people watching, 9 likes. Thank you. Yeah. So Jim Gordon is midnight here, and midnight and 16 degrees centigrade in Scotland is warm for us. Yeah. And yeah, I try to walk more. Yeah. I mean, we all need to try to walk more. And for me, obviously the pandemic, I really put on weight during the pandemic. I put on like 40 pounds during the pandemic. The pandemic really did a number on me. I went in the pandemic, right before the pandemic, I was at 225. By the end of the pandemic, I was at 260. 260 plus. Man, it really did a number on me. So I still haven't recovered from that. I need to drop that. So this is step one. I'll be doing more standing. And Jim Gordon, I'm no spring chicken eater, not even a summer one. However, there is good therapy for this. Take your radio out for DX walk. And I plan to do that more too. I'm going to start doing videos out there. It's beautiful out there. I'm going to cut the grass in a couple of weeks. I'm going to start doing videos out there too. I want to start taking, because I got my Nikon right down here. I'm going to start taking that one. I'm going to start going down there by the Hudson River, and I want to see if I can make some videos down there. Hello, Drain Trivet. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. So, yeah, but I've been going up and down here because I'm on the second floor. So from the basement all the way up here to bring all the stuff up. Of course, this I had to take apart and bring it up here piece by piece, and then this I had to take apart. Most of it I've done, but I still have a lot of other stuff to bring up. I still got to bring up all the ham radio gear, my antennas, all the cabling. So that's going to be in the next couple of weeks or so. But I have enough that I can start streaming. And, right now I'm testing the stream. I have 50 feet of Cat 6 going into a switch in the basement. So right now, so far, knock on wood, the stream has been doing well. I'm going to be on for almost 2 hours now. So I'm going to start streaming regular again. And everything else I'll start bringing up over time. So I'll be back. I'm going to see if I'll be back on tomorrow. And then I'll try to be on after that every Tuesday. But I may do twice a week now just to catch up on stuff because since I haven't done anything, I want to get my hours up again. But that's another thing. When you don't stream for a while, your hours, because I don't want to get down below the 4,000 hours every year and lose my monetization. So I'm going to be streaming a lot more for the next few weeks. I'm going to be streaming more often. It'll probably be 2 or 3 times a week. I'm gonna be on tomorrow most likely, unless something comes up real quick, and then I'll take it from there. Daniel Mark LeBlanc, long time no see. What you been up to? Yeah, well, I've been moving up here. This is what I've been up to. I'm on the second floor now. I had to, relocate my shack because, water flooding in the basement and all that stuff, and I have to remodel the floor and all that. So this is gonna be my location for the next year or so. So that's what I've been up to. I've been moving stuff up here. A lot of stuff. Let's see. No, I didn't lose any equipment, I'm being proactive before that happens. So I have everything up here now. I still got my transceivers down there. I'm gonna bring them up here. No, I haven't lost. I didn't lose anything. It's just before that happens. Plus, I got to install sump pump, which I don't have no sump pumps in the basement. I need to put those in. So I need to put I'm gonna need to put 2 sump pumps with the plumbing. But before I do that, I have to. I'm gonna rip out the floor. The floor got damaged. The wooden floor on top of the concrete slab got damaged. So I got to rip that out. And then, so while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna bring everything up here, and I'm gonna. It's gonna be more stuff up here. Like my retro computer equipment is gonna be over there. Retro gaming is gonna be here. It's gonna be some retro gaming stuff here for my channel. I'm gonna bring my 55-inch screen. I'm probably gonna put it over here so I can do presentations on my Danny Finance. I may bring my 55-inch, put it here, and this one over here. This is gonna get populated. It's still got a long way to go. Because this is gonna be my studio for every channel. Not only my radio channel, but my tech channel, my retro gaming channel, my Danny Finance channel. I still have that Danny show I want to do something on. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but I need to do something on it. So I'm thinking about more reaction, talk about new stuff and articles and all that. More on the light side, humor side. I don't know. Yeah. It's just time, right now. Plus, I have projects I have to have, a summer project I still have to do. I have a to-do list that my wife, remember, long to-do list? Remember Christmas? I still got that to-do list I have to do also. So, it wasn't Santa. It was, some female companion that swiped the credit card that got me the Zygu with all the goodies. So I got a to-do list like this. So, yeah. Elmer time. I'm in the process of moving to a new house here in Oregon. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've seen Jeff, right? Yeah, because I was wondering. I last a couple of streams I asked. I said, what's going on with Elmer? I haven't seen him in a while, and I hope he's okay. I was wondering if he was okay. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're okay. Cool. You can hear. I could try a walk while FMDXing, I guess. Yeah, well, anything that get you out the house walking, especially when the weather's nice, like this, you take advantage of it. I know, some of us have winters. Like I don't live in Florida, so I know over here winters, although we have mild winters lately, so this winter was pretty mild, so can't complain. So yeah, so I have a long way to go when it comes to finalizing everything. Because I want to build a pass through for my window so I can run all my coax through there. Because I'm not gonna drill a hole in the wall, and I don't want to do all that. So I'm gonna build with a piece of plywood. I'm gonna drill a hole I'm gonna put PVC on both ends. I'm gonna bring all the wires into one pipe. So when I do the pass through, I'm gonna make a video on that before I mount it here. I'm gonna make a video on make a simple pass through for a window to put all my coax through, because I have to bring it's quite a few of them. It's not gonna be one or two antennas. Remember on the shack, I had like 5 coax. Remember I had about five coax, because I had one for the MLA 30, right? I had one for the modified MLA 30. I had one for the end fed. I had one for the disc cone. I had one for the MFJ 1886 loop, the one that's over here. So that's 5. But I might put a few more, because I also have Ethernet coming up here now. And I also have maybe another, I don't know yet. I'm thinking about the CB whip, 102-inch CB whip. So I may have about 7 coax through that PVC, going through there. And then, of course, I'm going to put a piece of plastic bag and seal it so I don't get draft coming in. So when I build it, I'm gonna make a video on it, how I build. It's simple, and I'm gonna put that most likely on this window. With that, let me see. I'll show you. See where the fan is at right now? I'm gonna take that fan. I'm gonna put the pass through right there, with all the coax coming in. Yeah. Yeah, down in Mark LeBlanc. I know, a long time no see. Time, yes, I'm okay. Just tired of moving furniture and boxes. I still have half my belongings in boxes sitting in my dad's shop. Yeah, I know moving is a hassle. It takes months to get, I mean, when I moved here, when I moved in here, I remember it took months. I had stuff in the garage. I had stuff in boxes in the garage. Oh my God. And then there was other stuff there from my brother's stuff was there, and there was a lot of stuff. And, it took me months to settle down here. So I know, I feel for you, bro. It's like, and that's what's happening here, just even with one room. I can imagine a whole house, just one room. Because before I did this room, I had to empty out this room and put some stuff in the other room. And it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And then once you put it up the way you had, then you say, okay, I don't like the way it looks. Let me tweak it. Let me do this. I think when you move, it takes at least a year to really settle in. I'm gonna say it. I think every time I moved, it took me about a year before I really settled in. I think, if I remember, I think when I moved here, it took for me to really settle in. Because there's stuff especially if it's a totally different, obviously, different house and different, like my boiler room. Right now, my boiler room, there's so many tools. I have so many tools in my boiler room because I don't trust them. I don't like to leave them in the garage, because I don't trust, somebody breaking into the garage. And so I have tools in my boiler room, and I need to fix that up. I need to hang stuff, I'm gonna put a pegboard up and do all that. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. So that's a project in itself, the boiler room. I was gonna do live streaming there, but there's too much stuff in there right now. So yeah. Yeah, so see now I'm right here, standing right there. Let me drink some water. So 2 hours and 4 minutes. So I figure, if I get 2 hours in today, right now the stream is doing well. So knock on wood. Now I have the cable running from out the window, and it goes down to my basement to a switch, to a gigabit switch, and then that switch goes to the fiber optic modem. Right now it's holding up good. I did a speed test and it's pretty fast. So I said, okay, this is gonna work. Because I can't do this Wi-Fi. It's not gonna work Wi-Fi from the basement all the way up here. It's not gonna work. It's too slow. I mean, when I say slow, I'm talking about 45 megabits per second compared to 900 and something megabits per second download. Upload, I get about 680 megabits upload. So that's the important one, the upload speed. So now you can see I had to synchronize the clock too. I was off. So I had to go to a website and synchronize the clock because I was like 2 minutes off. So this is the atomic clock. And then of course, I put these trees here. And of course you guys remember the my box of sounds, I gotta keep it nearby. So I gotta get my siren up here. Of course, the BS detector, And then I got my other microphone right here. I was gonna use this one, but I like this one better. I don't know. I'm used to this one. Originally, I had this one for live stream, but then this one, the USB was like loose, so I fixed it. I had to bend the USB thing. I saw a video on it, and the guy showed it with a needle nose. He did it real quick, so I fixed it. So now it's fine. But I bought this one, and this one works well. This is the Fee-Fine. This is a brand called Fee-Fine. This is a good microphone. Very good microphone. It's like $30. Actually, they sell the microphone now with the arm and everything for like $50 now. But I bought this before the pandemic. I bought this, but it sounds pretty good. So now I'm looking at those microphones with the lights. They changed the different lights on it and all that. But yeah. So let me see. So yeah, Elmer, we have this now. We have this little clicky right here. You can click it. Show some love there. I'm telling you, I have to look this up. What's the purpose of this thing? I don't know. What is the purpose of this thing? I have to look that up. I don't even know. I don't even know what this is called. If this would have helped with the YouTube, get featured on YouTube Live, then I would have been like, everybody click it, so I can get featured on YouTube, so I can have more people watching. But I don't know what the hell it does. I have no idea what it does. Over here for a minute. Oh, of course it's me. Let me see my thumbnail. Oh my God, I got the worst thumbnail. I'm looking down like this. Oh God. I said, you're live on your channel, myself. Wow. Who's that guy with the all right. Yes, I had to dust out this old Mac screen. It's a Mac screen, sacrilege. I'm using Mac on a PC. Mac screen. Okay, zoom in there. But it works well. I mean, it's working, so at least I don't have to have the Vizio. Remember in the basement I had the Vizio over here, big Vizio. So Yeah, it's good to see you too, Jeff. Great to see everyone here. I may be in and out of attendance until I'm settled here at the new house. Yeah, that's cool. Well, no, I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you know. Who was wondering? I was wondering. I was asking. But yeah, I understand. Man. You moving, forget that'll keep you busy for a long time. Then over here, see, I still got stuff there that was before. I need to take that stuff down. And I don't know what I'm gonna put there. I'm gonna take all that stuff out of there. I'm gonna put some stuff there. So I need to take that stuff down. So I got a lot of work. I got a lot of work here to do. I'm bringing Zygool. Of course, I have the computer for that one. So I need to bring that up. I'm gonna have to set it somewhere. But when I do FT8, I use another. I don't want to use. I don't like to use the same computer that I'm streaming to do FT8 and all that. So I have that computer downstairs. It's all in one. Lenovo. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about. I'm gonna empty those. I might put some of these radios there. I may put. I may empty these out. And put these radios there, and then put my my transceivers here, and then the Grundig 800 up here, and the Kenwood R2000, and the FRG, the Yaesu FRG 7700 right there. I don't know yet, but I still gonna switch this to. I have another one of these I want to put here because this is more heavy duty. This plastic, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the plastic. Right now I have this because I just put up here, but I want to get the heavy duty one put here then. Because these plastic things, you can see they warp and all that. No, I'm not a fan of those plastic shelving. The thing is that these things, the price went through the roof. I wanted to buy another one of these, but the price went through the roof on these things. And when I bought this, it was like when I bought this one from Amazon, it was like $60. It was like about $70. Let me stand over here so you can see what. So this was around $70 when I bought this. Now I see Amazon 100. It doubled, $150. So I'm not paying 150 for the same thing. I'm not paying 150 for it. But I have two downstairs, but they have other stuff on it. So I'm gonna dismantle one. I'm gonna bring it up here, and then I'll populate that with this and more stuff. So how much time? All shelves are for radios in my house. LOL. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to do that here. I'm gonna originally I was gonna put back another shelf up there, but I don't want to put that because I want to hang artwork and stuff too. And I'm looking at a map. I saw an Amazon laminated map of the world. I was thinking about putting one here, but I don't know because I have other stuff I want to hang up. And I have the Yaesu map, which I thought about hanging up here too. But the problem is, I want to get a frame for it. I don't want to hang it like that because it's like wrinkled when they fold it. Because I like the Yaesu map. Because I want it has all the the Yaesu map. You know what I'm talking about. Anybody that bought a Yaesu radio, you know what I'm talking about. It comes with the map. They give you a free map. It's a nice map. It has like all the I forgot the zone, but not the zone like every country is, I guess it's the prefix, what they call that. Like the call sign, your prefix, like like in Canada it's VE or V, you know what I mean? And in Australia it's VK. So, it has all of them for each country. And that's pretty good because it's good the grid and the zones. But it also has the I believe it also has the is it called a prefix? I don't know what it's called. It also has that too, I think. the map, which I like. I like all that stuff. So I would like to hang that up there. I want to hang it up on one of these walls. So I'm gonna see if I can get rid of some of the wrinkles but I want to put it in a frame. The prefix, yeah, the prefix. Yeah, so I want to hang that one up because I can buy a world map laminated. It's like $30 on Amazon. But I want that map. I want to put that one up. But I want to see. I'm trying to get a frame for it because I have a big frame, but that thing is bigger than the frame that I. Or maybe even try to laminate that one. Maybe I could take it somewhere where they can laminate it. That would be nice if I could laminate that. So I'm thinking about that. Maybe I'll take it to one of those places where I can laminate it and that's it. Then I want to put, because I don't want to just put it up like that. I want to laminate it or put it on a frame inside a big frame. Because I like that one. It has, like you say, it got the grids, the zone, the prefix. I like that. So I have when I bought my Yaesu, my FT818, I had the map. I said, man, it's a nice looking map. I want to hang it. But I couldn't do it in the basement because I had no room. Well, here, now I have the space. I can put it now. So I want to hang it up. So, yeah. King of New York, sir, I have two shelves. Have two shelves on my side on my side of the kitchen. One is for my Sony CFD 510 CD radio cassette recorder, and my C Crane FM transmitter 2, and another shelf for my talking house. And that's another thing I want to see if I can bring up here, my talking house stuff. But that I'm thinking about leaving that in the basement and put it with the rack stuff. Because I want to the computer for that, I want it to be a small computer. So I'm thinking about either Raspberry Pi computer or get one of those Intel NUC. It's called NUC, NUC. They're very small computers. They're like the Mac Mini, but they're PCs. They're very small. And they're not super expensive. So I'm thinking about getting something like that, but maybe an older one because I don't want to get a brand new computer just for that. Or maybe I'll use one of I have a Mac Mini. I could probably recycle that and see if I can use the Mac Mini. But I think I like the Raspberry Pi option better because it's low power. Because I want to have just a play. All of this is going to play tracks. Maybe like some kind of Linux distribution of Winamp. Like Winamp for Linux, whatever it's called. I forgot what they call it, And then I'm just gonna play not only music, but I want to play some audio, like audio stuff, like motivational stuff that I have on my, that I downloaded years ago. Zig Ziglar. Yeah, I didn't ever heard of Zig Ziglar. He's a motivational speaker. Yeah, he made one. It's called "I See You at the Top" or something like that. It's funny stuff. Some of it's funny. I have stand-up stuff. I have old stand-up comedy stuff that I want to play. Of course, I got to play the PG rated stuff because I'm not gonna play the, Homer Time says I prefer chocolate cream pies. And yum, yeah, or tasty cheesecake. Yeah, well, I like both. I love cheesecake. So for the radio station, I want to get something that's low power. I have a whole bunch of old desktop, but I don't want to run that. That's too. I want something very low power that's gonna run because I also want to use that one for streaming. Because I also want to do internet radio too. Internet radio. I know Bobby has internet radio. I know Keegan, you have internet radio station too, right? Other than transmitting, I know you have. I think you have internet radio station too. So I want to do internet radio station also. So that's another thing. So that's why I want something low power because it's gonna run basically 24/7. Keegan says, or apple pie or cherry pie or I'm not crazy about cherry pie. Apple pie, yeah. Pumpkin pie, definitely. Cherry pie, not so much. No, I'm not a big fan of cherry pie. Not a fan of cherry pie. I don't even like cherry on my ice cream or nothing. I don't like it. People put a cherry on that. I don't. I say, you know why? I don't want the cherry. Don't give me the cherry. And I still have a banana split, and then they put the cherry. No, don't give me the cherry. I don't eat that. I mean, I do eat it, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why. Just I would have a strawberry or blueberry. Blueberry pie is. I love blueberry pie. So blueberry pie. King of the X, I simulcast 89.7 WUWM Milwaukee for their music show on Thursday nights. Repeated Saturday nights and the international radio report from CKUT 90.3 Montreal Sundays amid on the show's YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jill's. You mean Jill's and Sheldon? Yeah, I know something about that. One more time. Be right back. Time to take the dog outside. Okay. Yeah, that's another one. Jim's Radio check. I like a good key lime pie. Having something like, yeah, I forgot about key lime. Yeah, I like that too. Key lime. Yeah, I haven't had that in a long time. Wow. It's been a few years. Yeah, I mean, I know what I said. I mean, yeah, and okay. Key lime pie. Yeah, typos. Yes, I want to do some kind of internet station too. You know, I would like to do audio podcast too if I can. I'm thinking about podcasts too, audio podcast though. But I don't know what topic yet, and that's why I want to finalize everything. And I'm thinking about doing some podcasts. It's just time, you know. It's just you gotta have everything. You gotta have time for everything. But that would be nice to do. But I want to. I want to try the Talking House FM transmitter. I don't know yet because I don't have any. I only have that cheap Belkin that I have that I bought 25 years ago. Whatever, it's a piece of junk, little Belkin. So FM transmitter, I don't know. I like the AM transmitter thing because if somebody could DX my AM station. That would be cool because I could probably do like 1610 around here. 1610 around here. I think 1610 is a good frequency because the one that I pick up is Toronto 1610. That's CHHA. So I'm probably thinking about using 1610 or go all the way down to the band. Like, yeah, but I don't want to go all the way down to 530. 530 because that's also Canada. That's CIAO or something. CAI. Is it CI? Yeah, CIAO from Toronto, also Toronto. I think Canada, because everything else is crowded. In New York area, everything is crowded almost. Maybe what's another one? Maybe yeah, AM band is crowded here in New York. Even at night, especially DX. So it would have to be like 1610. I could do 1620 because I get nothing on 1620. Only once in a while I'll get Cuba 1620 and a low power station up here. I think it's what is it? I forgot what it's called. It's Hastings on the Hudson. It's all the way up here. It's like one of those government stations. It's a town actually. It's Hastings on the Hudson. It's up there. Westchester County is up there. I think it's WKOK. I forgot what it's called. I made a video on it a few years back with the Sony, and I never caught it again. I only caught it for that one time, and I never bothered catching it again. So it's one of those stations. So I could probably do 1620. But I like 1610. 1600 I can't do because that's Black Information Network around here. So I can't do 1600. I would have to do 16. I think 1610 is the one I'm looking at. 1610. I can't even do 1700 because that's WRCR over here. WRCR from Ramapo. So I think my best bet is 1600. I could reach. People can, you know. And I was thinking about if I do I'll probably use the CB whip, because I was reading in a forum that the CB whip is actually a good antenna. Although you're gonna be a little over the not the wattage, because the wattage I'm not gonna, obviously I think it's like 1 milliwatt or something like that. It's a milliwatt. But I heard that for outdoor, if you use the CB whip, I heard it's pretty good. That's one of they recommend for the homemade AM transmitter, the CB whip. I was surprised. I was like, really, the CB whip? And of course, I've seen a couple of there's this one guy, he made a homemade one with a top hat. I forgot his channel. He has a YouTube channel too. There's another guy. And then they sell one. I saw one on eBay they were selling, but I'm not paying. That one, he was charging like $200 something for that. I'm not paying $200 for the antenna. For CB, for AM transmitting antenna. And it's kind of similar. It has a, but I read somewhere that the CB whip is actually pretty good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use that. Yeah. Let me read over here. Yeah. And Jill's in Sheldon, yeah. I have the Secret FM transmitter too on 91.9, and my Talking House AM radio transmitter on 910. Okay, Radio Keegan. That's cool, man. 1610 here is a moderate to faint signal from Rogers, Arkansas. We have a simulcast of NOAA weather radio station WNG 694 in Springfield, Arkansas at 162.4 megahertz in the daytime at least. Okay. Yeah, over here we're supposed to have a couple of simulcasts of NOAA, but I don't get them. I know there's one. I think there's one on 17. I forgot what it was. 16. I have to go to World Radio Map and see. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. World Radio Map. World Radio Map. Let me go right here. World Radio Map. I'll tell you right now. Let me go down here. Let me see. Actually, they're not even NOAA. Oh, yeah, 1710. 1710, there is a NOAA radio station, but it's the same station as the Jersey City one, but they don't play NOAA. Right now they're playing a lot of COVID stuff still. That's WQFG 689. You heard me. I picked it up a couple of times. Michael picked it up a few times. So that's the one that 1710. That's NOAA. There's a NOAA there. The rest of it is they have a couple of them airport. One is an airport. I guess simulcast at Westchester County Airport on 1700. Yeah. So see, even here, 1610 on World Radio Map, there's nothing. So that's my best frequency to do the AM broadcast on 1610. Because even, see 1600 WP VT 612 Hastings on the Hudson. Yeah, that's the one that I picked up. And then 1620 is one from Queens. And there's another one from North Arlington, New Jersey. I never picked up any of those, to be honest. And then 1630, there's 3 of them. No, 5 of them. 5 of them, and I never picked up any of them. Is airport JFK airport radio, Newark airport radio, a highway advisory, Westchester County radio, Fort Lee, New Jersey radio. Those are all government type. None of them I picked up. None of them I picked up. They're listed here. No. Yeah. King India in the Nate in yeah, but that then. CHA Toronto by night, yeah. Jim Trader check 102-inch whip is the best CB antenna money can buy. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I wish I had a Fire Stick or Antron 99, but it's not in my budget to buy that. And I bought the CB whip. It was cheap. I bought, when I bought my CB whip when Jill's first started making videos on that. I think when I first followed this channel, and he posted videos on it, that he had the CB whip. And that's when I bought my CB whip. I bought it because of him. And I bought mine, and I had it. That was what I had up there for a while before I started running long wires. So that was my first antenna. My first antenna was like 75 feet of wire going to my backyard. And my second antenna was that one, the 102-inch CB whip. And I had it mounted on the roof, hooked up to the I had it hooked up to this one. That was my second antenna, the 102-inch CB whip. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So I bought that antenna because of Jill's. When Jill's made that video, and he had his 102-inch whip, I was like, wow. Of course, that was before I knew anything about loops. I didn't buy my loop antenna until I think my third year of the channel. That's when I bought my loop. It was yeah, my wife. Actually, my wife was she said, "What do you want for your birthday?" I was like, "Yeah, I want that loop antenna." So she said, "Go ahead." So I bought the MFJ. I was this close to buying the W6 LVP. I was this close, but the reason why I didn't buy it because I saw the plastic on there, and I was thinking, I wanted my stuff to be up there for years, and I was like, plus it was more expensive than the. Actually, it was with I think what it was. I think price wise, it was a little more expensive than the back then than the MFJ 1886 loop. Yeah. Keegan the Xer, I heard 1500 KJIM, Sherman, Texas, simulcasting no weather station, WXK22, Sherman, Texas, on 162.475 megahertz during the broadcast cycle before signing off around sunset a few years ago. Okay. Anthony Costa, welcome and hello. How do you like the SAT 750? I love mine, and the SAT 800 even better. I have two like new. I love them both. I need to start using them more often. Yeah, I love my 750. My 800 is in the basement. I'm gonna bring that one up soon. I'm gonna probably hook that one. I'm gonna hook up with the MFJ. But I know I still love this radio. Still a great radio. I know Joe says that the bandwidth is a little too wide on there. I agree with him, but I still love it. It has a nice sound to it. I love all the inputs. No, I'm in Yonkers, New York. Anthony. I am in Yonkers. I live in Yonkers, New York. I used to live in the Bronx. I moved over here. Like 10 years ago. I grew up in the Bronx. So I know I got the accent. Puerto Rican and raised in the Bronx, so Anthony Costa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, well, yeah. No, I love both radios. I bought the. So you was born in Canarsie, Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've been there. I've been to Coney Island. I've been. I used to work in Coney Island when I was working in the Kawasaki Rail. I used to work in the train yards in Coney Island. So I used to hate the commute to Brooklyn though. On the subway, I take the D train from my house in the Bronx. I had to take the D train all the way to the last stop, Coney Island. That's a like 2 hours change commute. But I used to go at night, so it's worse because you get delays, and at night everything don't run smooth at night. So sometimes it's like a 3 hour, 3 hour train ride. Oh my god, I don't miss that though. I do miss some things about the city. I miss the convenience. Like over here, like over here in Yonkers, everything closes after midnight. Everything at midnight is closed. Like all the bodegas, they got to be closed by midnight. That's it. There's no 24-hour stores here in Yonkers. See, I miss that in the Bronx where everything was open 24 hours. Even the Chinese restaurant used to be open like 2 in the morning. You know, over here, not nope. Everything's closed by 8 o'clock. Everything 8 o'clock. Everything is a lot of stuff is closed at 8 o'clock, unless you go to the big supermarkets, Central Avenue. They open till midnight. But over here, right here in Yonkers, like this, nope. Yeah, I know. Yeah, D train. Yes, I did a big plumbing job in Hunts Point. Yeah, yeah. My early part of my life, I grew up in the South Bronx, so Hunts Point and all that. And then I moved up to the West Bronx by University Heights, Fordham Road, Fordham Road. That's where I grew up. My last 30 years, 30 no, 40 years, almost 40 years was around Fordham Road. Number four train, right there. Number four train was right there next, right around the corner. Number four train was right there. You know, so that was my train, the number four train. But the D train was on the concourse. Yeah, I know. My wife, I'm looking to move out of Yonkers because New York is crazy now. It's not what it used to be. Too many craziness in New York now. And of course, too much. You know, look at it. My sister-in-law lives in Indiana. We went to visit her. I want to go south, but it's like a duel with my because I love I would I've been to Florida. I love Florida. I love Florida. I will I love Georgia. Uh, you know South Carolina. I love North Carolina. There you go. People tell me go move to North Carolina. I'm trying, bro. Hopefully in a few years. Wait till she finishes. She retires. When she's ready to retire, because me, I'm ready. I'm done. I'm even Yonkers is getting a little crazy now. I remember the pandemic. Everybody left New York City. Some of them came here, the suburbs, just like the migrants. Yeah, all the migrants are now they're sending them up here. All the migrants are coming here now. So you know, and I moved in this block 10 years ago, and I moved in this block. You could park anywhere. Now it's like the Bronx. You can't park anywhere now. You just no parking here now. It's like the Bronx now. Yonkers like the sixth borough, basically. It's like the sixth borough, Yonkers. I'm not far from the Bronx. I'm about, I could walk from here to the Bronx, the county line. I'm about, maybe 4 miles away from the county line. South Broadway. I just walk right there. Boom, I'm in the Bronx. Like an hour walk. A little over an hour walk, I'm in the Bronx. I'm right there. Boom. South Broadway's right here. I just boom right down. Yeah. Yeah, times just changed. Yep. Jim's ready to check. Did you ever notice when you order from a Chinese restaurant, it's 15? No, well, yeah, it's more than that over here. When I order Chinese over here, it's like at least 45 minutes. At least 45 minutes. At least. You know? And now it's like an arm and a leg. The same thing I ordered like 5 years ago is almost doubled now. You know, chicken wings and French fries, like 4 little chicken wings and French fries, like $10. Like 4 chicken wings, dried up chicken wings, and French fries, like $10 now. Like, it's crazy, you know. Eating out is expensive now. Oh my God, we eat out is expensive. Yeah, I have my technician. My call sign is let me show you. I'll show you mine. Yeah, I got my technician in September. My call sign right there. KD2 ZZE. I'm working on my general, but of course I've been very busy. I need to get my general because I wanna, of course I want more privileges and all that. So yeah, I got my technician in September. So Virginia Beach, yeah, it's nice. So your call sign is K2VI. Oh, okay. Let me look you up on QRZ over here. Hold on. Let me go on QRZ. QRZ. K2. VI. Victor. Okay, yeah. All right. Let me see. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. Throw up a 60. Well, I have a NFED. I have 80. It's a little over 80 feet. It's going up. It's a sloper. It's going up to the tree. So I have 80 feet on a 9-to-1 onion. And I got that hooked up to the Zygo downstairs. But I'm gonna bring that up here. I got my, you know, all my equipment, all that, you know, I'm moving up here now to the second floor. Oh, so you got a nice space there. Let me see your logbook. You got logbook? Yeah, you got logbook. Okay, yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right. I'm looking at your QSA right now. Oh, you got nice equipment there. Nice. Excuse me. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice little setup there. Yeah, I have one. I have the and I have the Yaesu FT818 ND. I'm gonna bring that stuff up here. I'm gonna bring it up here because I gotta bring all the antennas up here now. I'm gonna make a pass through. I'm gonna build one, put in the window. I see you got a couple of dogs right there. Ooh, nice pictures. I like to see everybody's shack. I like to look at people QRZ pages. I like to see the setups and all that. Yeah, nice setup, man. Nice cool setup. You got a nice car, man. It's a nice car. Wow. Nice. Nice car. Nice ride. You got, oh my God, you got a couple of rides there. Oh, look at you. Nice. Oh my God, you got that my God, look at that antenna, man. I don't want to show you, I don't want to show your page to everybody because I don't know if yeah, uh, people want to look it up, they can look it up. 19Z, the other ones up there, yeah. Hey, you got nice cars there. Huh? Nice. All right. And look at the dog pictures. He's sleeping and all that. That's cool. So you're extra. Okay. Yeah, extra. That's cool. All right, Virginia Beach, Virginia. There you go. Cool. Yeah, I don't have any. 'Cause my wife, so I want a couple of, but I think when we get another house, we have more because right here I don't have much property. And I want to, I'm looking for some acreage too. Yeah, that's a nice house, man. You got a nice house. You got a nice house too. It's nice. Over here, this house, I mean, yeah, and we know the price went crazy. This house doubled in price. This house used to be 200, 200, 220-ish. And now it's like double. It's almost five. After the pandemic, everything went through the roof. Yeah. No, it's nice. Yeah, you got a nice house. Yeah. It's good, man. Yeah. Yeah, New York Exchange, bro. So anyway, when she's ready, my son, my son is 8. Man, eventually, when I grew up, it was different for me growing up. I told my son all the time, I say, Sanjay, I grew up on welfare, so you know, I told my son, of course, we broke the cycle. He doesn't have to worry about anything. But when we grew up, single mother, 8 kids. No, I'm 50. I'm 56. I'm not a young buck. I'm 56. I'll be 57 in September. So I'll be 57 in September. So I'm not a young buck. So just ready to check. I grew up in Cicero, Illinois. Okay, Cicero. All right, I never heard of Cicero, Illinois. Jim, how far are you from Champaign, Urbana? Because I was stationed in Chanute Air Force Base, 1988. When I went to jet mechanic school, 1988. There was a town called Rantoul, Illinois. So that's a town that was right outside of Chanute Air Force Base. So I remember that town very well. Rantoul, Illinois. You ever heard of it? Rantoul. Of course, the base has been closed for many years now. I'm in a Facebook group for that now. Chanute Air Force Base. Oh my God, it's sad to see the base all abandoned, empty. It was a big base. I mean, yeah, they trained. I went there for jet engine mechanic, but they have weather tech. They have missile maintenance there. They had all that stuff in there, man. It was a. I had fun. I had fun there, though. I gotta say, I had fun when I was there stationed there. Yeah, I haven't done much recently. No, I haven't. Because I've been moving up here and all that. So Keegan is the man when it comes to that FMDX. So, so you have 18 transceivers. Yeah, I'm not there. I got receivers. I only have 2 transceivers. Actually, well, I'm not counting my handheld. Handheld, I have 3 of them. So total, I have 5. I have 5 transceivers. So I'm looking to get an Icon 7300. That's gonna be my next rig. After I get the General, I'll get the 7300. That's yeah, but that's not the Pro. That's just the EP. That's the model before the Pro. That's the original EP. So yeah, when I get the General, I'm most likely I'm gonna get the 7300. You know, yeah, I want to. I was looking at the Yaesu FTDX10, whatever, but I like this. I like the 7300. I like the big display. I want a bigger display. I like it. Yeah, I know, but because I bought this on eBay. I bought it for eBay. I think I paid like $45 or something. I forgot what I got it for like 40. It's in good condition. It's almost mint condition. But it's not the Pro. It's the EP. But I don't know what the difference is. I know I'm a Todderbird. I don't know what's the improvement on there. I heard it's a little better than this one, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know. I mean, I know it's a good AMDX. It's definitely FM. I heard it's pretty good too, but I know medium wave is pretty good. But I haven't made videos on that. I need to make videos on that and do some medium wave DXing on it. King DX, and my dad was 57 when I was born. Oh, okay, 84 now. Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. They just had kids. They just had They just both had a kid, another kid. So, you know, when my son was born, I was 48 when my son. Now he's 8 now. So, right, 2 years shy before 50. So, but I don't know if that's it. I think I don't know. My wife talking about you wanted before a couple, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Getting older now. I don't know. So you're 140 miles north of Champaign. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're north. Okay. Yeah. The first thing I noticed when I went down there was cornfields, nothing but cornfields, just like Indiana. When we went to Indiana a couple of months ago, and driving is just cornfield, nothing but corn, nothing but corn, a lot of corn. So that's what happened in Rantoul. Same thing. We were flying over because when I left boot camp in San Antonio, we flew. What it was? We flew a commercial plane from San Antonio to Indiana, to Indianapolis, and then we flew a small plane. It was a twin engine plane from Indianapolis to Champaign on a twin engine plane. And I remember flying over, looking down, all I saw was cornfield. And then we landed in the Champaign Urbana, the airport. And then from there, we took a bus to Chanute Air Force Base. And I remember it was raining, it was pouring, it was thunderstorm. And we on a twin engine plane. It was only like 12 of us. And the plane was just going like this. Oh my God. Like a roller coaster. I thought we were going to die. You flying a plane in the middle of a thunderstorm, and there's a twin engine plane, and I'm looking over the wing, and I see like oil coming out of the you see like oil coming out of the engine. Like I was like, is that normal? And a couple of people were throwing up. They were like, "Whoa." And I didn't throw up, but I was just holding onto the seat like this, and the plane is going, oh, oh. And I'm like, okay. I just want to make it. Yes, please get me to the. It was like a 45-minute from Indianapolis to. I think it was like about maybe an hour, 45 minutes. I forgot what it was. Scary. twin engine plane, man. I was like, man, and loud as hell that plane. I thought jet engines were loud. They're going the propeller, and I'm looking over and I see the. Oh my god! And it's because it's flying right below the clouds, and it's just pouring, pouring. And I'm thinking about. I was thinking about La Bamba. I hate to say, I was thinking about that movie because that's what happened. They got into, they died of a plane crash, and I'm like, man, I hope this plane doesn't go down. I hope this plane doesn't go down in the cornfield somewhere. Please. Yeah, I had good memories. You know, I don't know about living there now, Illinois, because it's another crazy state now. But yeah, King and the Extra. I had 92.3 WNYL, 92.3 in June 2020, and now WINSFM. Okay. So you got 270. Anthony says you got 27300s. Nice. Yeah. Best bang for the buck. Yeah, I mean, I'm compared the price to the Yaesu. I was like, you know, I know, I know I seen it for under about 1100. I think it was 11, almost 1200. And I think the Yaesu is like 14 something now, 14 with all the tag. It's like, yeah, it's a lot more. But I just like the 70. I want that one. That's the one I want. And I got 7300. Yep. Anthony says I got some cool radios, but yeah, I got a little collection here. I went over earlier, like a little some. I got some portables here. I got some old ones. XH data and all that. And then I got some down here. And then I have all of it. Then I have two radios over here. I got the Hamlin and the National. I got Hallicrafters. I got 1, 2, 3 Hallicrafters. DX302 for realistic. And a whole bunch of little portables all over the place. And that old Grundig boombox up there. I got a few. SDRs. These are all, you know, those holiday radios, Halloween and got some stuff here. Yeah. David Letterman, let me see. Kicking this, David Letterman was 56 when his son was born. Oh, excuse me. David Letterman was 56 when his son was born. I remember hearing about that on the show. Wow. Yeah, 2003. Anthony says the Insignia radio. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a good radio. The HD radio, the Insignia. eBay, you can get it for about 20. I seen it as low as 20. 20 about $29 or 20. I seen this for $29. Insignia. So when people ask me about that, what should I tell them you get this. If you want to start out with HD radio, this is the cheapest HD portable that I know. FM HD radio that I know I think the cheapest is this one. And then of course the guy, the Sanji and that one, the one that Keegan said, the HD. I was gonna buy one the other day. I saw one on eBay. It was around, I forgot the price of it. I think it was, if I remember correctly, I think it was selling it for under $40. And I was gonna pull the trigger and buy it, but then I was like, do I really want to buy it right now? Because I really don't want to, and I should have bought it, but I'm thinking about, oh, I'm gonna have an ad in 10. I'll be right back. It's ad in 8 seconds. So break from our sponsor. All right, and I'm back. Yeah, I know the PR. Yeah, I know. That's a knock on this one. It doesn't have no external antenna inputs. You know, but this is RDS. This is not HD. Of course, it is a. I know it's a good AMDX rating. I heard FMDX is pretty good on this too, but this one that says this is not the HD one. The the HD one is the. This one doesn't have no external antenna inputs. This one, I heard this one is pretty good too. I know Keegan uses a similar one like this. Of course, this one you can. It has the inputs for FM and all that. For FM right here. Because this rate is pretty good. I know this one. This one I DX on AM is pretty good, but I know Keegan loves this one for FM. So and that's what I want to try it out with FM. So for sure. Texas. I don't know. They don't suck. It's just that Texans don't suck. It's just I have a few Texans. I like them all. They're okay. I have the 660. It's pretty good. I have the 360. I like this one. It's pretty good. And I have what else? Texan. Oh, the CR. This one. CR 1100. That's pretty good. This is pretty good AM DXer. I'm surprised it's good there. And it has external antenna input right there. Texan. So they don't suck. They're okay. Someone Okay, they don't suck. Even this one, even this little Texan, I like too. I like the little Texan. This one too. It's a nice little Texan. Which one? What Texan? The CR? This one? Or the CR? You talking about this one? The CR 1100? I think I bought this like 3 years ago. I bought it 3 years ago. But I bought it on eBay. Because this thing, the price of this one is crazy. I paid, I think I got lucky. I forgot how much I paid for it. It was not even $40, I remember. But this one is the price is crazy all over the place. I seen that one. I seen this one as the CR11. I seen as high as $100. The CR, you got to be careful when you buy it. I seen that thing as high as $100. I think I paid. Let me look it up right now. I'll tell you right now what I paid for it. I have to go back. I have to go back on a video that I. Let me go. Let me go on my channel over here. I'm gonna search it on my. Let me see, Texan. 1100 BSP. Let me see my reviews right here. Yeah, so I made a review on it 4 years ago. It was 4 years ago. So I paid 29. I paid $29.98 on eBay for the CR. Of course, on Amazon, I seen it for 48.95, but I seen it a lot higher. I seen it as high as $80, I think. $80. I would not pay $80 for that radio. If you can get that radio for about 50 bucks, I got lucky. I paid $29 for it. I paid 29.98. That's what I paid on eBay. I haven't read in the description. Let me stop that video. So I'm in the description, it says it right there. I paid $29.98 on eBay. So yeah, I know. I wanted that one, the PR, the Sandia PRD19, D19, yeah. Mm. But it wasn't in my budget. I bought this one. So let me see what. Let me go up here. So yeah, the Sony HD radios are pretty good. The Sandia HDR 18 has an external antenna option. Okay, the 18. Okay, so you paid 38 for yours. Okay, that's a good price. Yeah. I seen it as high as $48 on Amazon, whatever. I wouldn't go over that. I said that on my review. I would not go over because I seen some places they try to sell it for $79. So I wouldn't go that. That's $80. I wouldn't go $80 for that. No. Yeah. Anthony says, what is it? Oh, the 660 and the 680 are not good for AMDX. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the 680, but the 660 is not bad. I mean, I call some. I really didn't do a lot of the AMDX on it because when I bought that one, I had bought the Sanjay PRD5, so I was DXing with that one. So I didn't even buy, but I caught I caught I caught some DX on it, AMDX, but not compared to the Sanjay. No. Yeah, I have more before because in the basement I had some radios here, I had radios here, and I had some on a shelf that I barely show you guys. Now I could put everything right here. So literally, I have a few more radios. All my radios will be right here. If I wanted to put all the radios in here, I could put all of them in two shelving units. I could put all my radios. So I have almost 100 radios total, and still have because I still have a few more I haven't brought up. But a lot of them are smaller radios like these. You know. No, I don't have the 909. I thought about buying one, but then after I read the reviews on it and I saw Jill's review and I saw a few other reviews, I didn't think it was worth the money. Because I heard it's deaf on shortwave unless you use an external antenna, and that defeats the purpose of why I want to buy portable radio. Why I want to buy a portable radio when it's going to be deaf on the antenna is on. Because most of my portable radios, when I'm talking about portable radios, right? Well, not this one. This is a bad example. Yeah, any portable radio. Like most of my portable radios, I don't really I don't want to use them with an external antenna. It defeats the purpose. Now my tabletops, yeah, I can see an external antenna on those. Obviously, you need them. But a portable radio, I should not need an external antenna. Yeah, your antenna should come with it. Should be especially the ATS 909. That's expensive. That's not a cheap radio. And when I read the comments about that it's deaf on shortwave with the whip, that's not good. I don't want a radio like that. Why would I want a radio like that that's deaf on the whip? So that's a major flaw. He's not sensitive with his own telescoping whip, then that's not good. I mean, it's a nice looking radio. I love the radio. It looks nice and everything. Yeah, I know. It's very deaf, but when you put it along, yeah, I know. But again, that defeats the purpose of having a portable radio. If I want to go out there in the field, yeah, I may take this antenna, one of these. I may take this antenna, this little this wire, the wire, or long wire, maybe. But it should still for that price, for the price of the 909, it should be able to do well with the whip. I'm sorry. It just, that really not made me want to buy it. Just for that. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Yeah, you got a point there about overloading. But my thing with the 909, for the price of the 909, it should be able to do just as well with the whip. Because, for example, D109. External antenna, this will overload like crazy. But the whip, this radio is very good with the whip. So when it overloads on I don't care, because a radio like this, I don't want to put an external antenna anyway. I'm hoping the whip does the job. So this one is a good example of that. This one is very good with the whip. It's very sensitive. But of course, it tends to overload too because of the front end and all that. But external antenna, now I tried it with external antenna. It overloads like crazy. Now this is not a ATS 909. For the price of that one, I expect the whip to be just as good as something like this. I don't want it to be totally deaf. So that to me, that was the biggest turn off for me. Yeah, that's the new one. That's the one that came out a few months ago. I made a review on that one. They sent me. I contacted them. They sent me this free to review. So they sent me this is the glitch one. I didn't left the sticker on it. And then I have they sent me this one, and they sent me the replacement for this. I have two of these. So this is the one with the glitch, the tuning glitch, but the other one is in the basement. But it's pretty good. I mean, I like it too. I got used to it. I know it just tends to overload on I have a Super Radio 3. I don't have the 2. I have the 3. That's the 3. I don't have the 2. That one, that's a Radio Shack. It's kind of like a Super Radio, but the Radio Shack one. Yeah. So let me move this one out the way so you can see it better. See, that one looks like the Super Radio, but that one is Radio Shack. See, it even says where it says it, high performance radio. It says it something right there. Long range. I don't know if you can read it. Gotta get real close. Long range, high performance TRF circuit. It's like it looks kind of like the Super Radio, but it's Radio Shack. I bought that on eBay. No, I don't have the PL680. Daniel, I don't have that one. Let me catch up here. Let's see. I once saw a Sony HD radio on eBay for eBay's crazy though, especially HD radios. I have the HD. I have the tuner HD Sangean HDT1, and I forgot I bought mine for like if I remember it was like $50, and I got it $50. I seen that thing as high as $100 and something. I would never pay that much for that. Elmer time, right? For the price of the 909, it should include a built-in beverage dispenser next to the tuning knob. Yeah, yeah, right. Let me read down here. Yeah. Are they all connected? No, they're not connected. I don't right now. I don't have no antennas coming up here yet. I need to. That's the next step now. For yeah, I don't have all these connected. No, you talking about the no, none of them. No, right now they all just there. If I want to use one, then what I do is I'll take it out. I have an area where I want to listen to, and I'll put it there. I'm not gonna run wires. I can't do that. It would be crazy. I would if I would put wires on each of these. Nah, it would be crazy. You know, there's no way I could. You know how much switches I would have? Nah, crazy. No, they're all just here displaying there. If I want to listen, like what I did with when I did the poll, which one you want to listen, make videos on. So I did this one for a while, the Hamlin. Sorry, like the Hamlin. I did a couple of bass scan on that. I'm probably gonna go back to this one, do a couple of bass scan on that, then I'll go back up here. I think the next one I'm gonna try is this one. I'm gonna do this one again, the S38. I'm gonna fire that one up soon and hook it up with the MLA 30. I'll try with the MLA 30 first. And if not, I'll use the NFET. I'll try, but I'll take it down to the boiler room and I'll hook it up there, or I'll set up a little station right here, and because I'm thinking about setting up a little station right here and put it over there. Yeah. Not for track. No way I can. First of all, that would be a lot of cables. There'd be a lot of cables in the no. No, I looked into that years ago. I bought the MFJ 1886. That's the one I have. And then I have the MLA 30, which I'm happy with that too. I have 3 of those. I've modified 2 of them. That's pretty good antenna too. I was looking at the W6 LVP, but I went with the MFJ 1886, and it's a good loop. I like it. Yeah, it's very durable. I have 2 of them. I bought one after that, and then I bought another one off of somebody on Craigslist. I forgot it was Craigslist. It was selling it, and I think it was from. I think it lived in the. I forgot if it was from the Bronx. I got the video. I forgot. It was a couple of years ago, and I bought that one for $50. It was $50. I have 2 of them, and they're great. They're great loops. People call them the poor man's Wellbrook, but that antenna right now is $400. So it's not cheap. It's $400 with the shipping and everything. It's about $400 now. The MFJ 1886. So yeah. So Keegan said I got the Anthony says, let me see, I'm sorry. Exactly. And you put a long wire dipole is just to select that the FT 101D. Oh, okay. I know I heard I know an external is great. But again, I have so many radios. If I wanted to pull the trigger on that one, that one needs to be better than that. It's just now I'm more selective what I want to buy, because I don't buy and I haven't bought a new radio in a while. Like I said, that D109 was sent for me for review. I have the Gradio T26. I just made a review a couple of days ago. That was a sponsor, They just sent me the radio to review. So, I'm at the point now where the only thing I want to buy now is a transceiver. Whoop. My God, Danny. Sorry about that. That's the next, my next purchase is going to be a transceiver. That's, and that's a major purchase, because, of course, I need to buy the power supply for that. So, it's not like I'm getting, what is it? Super chat. It's a budget. I really want. That's the one. That's the next radio I'm looking into. The transceiver, 7300. And I take it back. I did pick this up. I picked this one up. I think it was early last month. The quant. What is it? The quant. I can't pronounce it. Come on, zoom in. Yeah. I just picked this one up. So this is like the Baofeng. But I haven't really played around with it yet because I've been so busy with the moving. So, yeah. Let me go down here. I'm going to skip a few. Keegan says, let me see. I got this again, HD 14 for $99. I think I'm close to that. Okay. From Radio Shack brand store in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Okay. So you don't have the Anthony, you don't have the SH data. I think right now, I think it's down to, I think it's right now around $35. I saw. I think Tom mentioned it day before yesterday. I think it's on Amazon for 35. Oh, AliExpress. I think it's 35.90 something for it now. Yeah, I have SDR. I have the RSPdx. And of course, my older ones are right here. I have Anthony. I have SDRs. I go back to that. That was my first one. And then of course, this is the soft 66 IP. That's the RSP1 though. I just put the metal case on it. And this is the up converter for that one. Okay, and I even have the filters for the RTL. So my RSPdx is in the basement. It's hooked up right now with the, but I'm gonna bring that one up too. That's the one I like. Originally, I was thinking about buying an ELAD, but instead of buying the ELAD, I bought my Yaesu FT818 during the pandemic. I bought that one, and looking back on it, I should have bought the ELAD. I mean, the FT8, although the FT818 skyrocketed in price now because they discontinue. So now people are willing to pay more for the FT. So if I sell it, I can sell it for a better price. But I'm not selling mine. I want to keep it. I'm going to keep the FT818 because I like that one because that one I could do 6 meters. See, the Zygo I can only go up to, but the I could do 6 meters. I could do what else? 2 meters, right? Yeah, I can do yeah. So the FT818 is pretty good. So I'm like, man, I need to hook that one up. Yeah. Yeah. No, I would like to get a W6 LVP, but I don't want to pay I don't want to pay for why he's, because I don't really need it. I'm happy with what I have. But if somebody wants to, somebody wants to give me, if he wants to give me a good price, or you want to send me one for a review or something, hey. But I'm not gonna buy it now. No. I was this close to buying a Wellbrook, and then I heard they went out. Then they closed up shop, and I said, forget it. I'm not buying it now because if something happens to it now, forget it. I really wanted a Wellbrook. That's what I really wanted for a long time. But it's just, it's just too much money for Wellbrook. I'm sorry. And then, of course, now that the MLA 30 came out, and then people did comparisons, and it's not like, it's still better, but it's not like mind-blowing better. You understand? It was still very close. Even when I compared it with my MFJ, the MLA 30 and the MFJ on shortwave, they were very close. But on medium wave, that's when the MFJ started kicking his, And of course, long wave. But I modified mine and I started picking up long wave on the MFJ. I mean, on MLA 30, excuse me. So at that point, I started saying, do I want to spend about $500 on a loop just to try to listen to long wave when We don't have long wave here anyway. We have a couple of beacons, which I don't even hear anymore. I don't know what happened to the beacons. I think they're all, most of the beacons I think are discontinued now. Because I have not heard a beacon in months. And of course, you know, they're shutting down long wave stations in Europe. So to me, long wave is not a good enough reason to buy a loop now. You know, so that was the difference between the Wellbrook and MFJ. I wanted to maybe Europe, you know, DX long wave from Europe, and you know, better medium wave DX, I guess, but that's not the case. So it didn't justify spending that much money on a Wellbrook. To me, it didn't. You know, and then finally they went out of business. And I know and when I made that video, if you see one of my comments, the daughter of the owner, she posted a comment. She said that, you know, he's retiring because, you know, because I said that he probably retired earlier because of the MLA 30 competition. They probably weren't making as much money as they used to, plus inflation in Europe, you know. But she went ahead and said, you know, she wasn't nasty about it. She was nice about it. So of course I say thank you for the comment and, you know, whatever. And I wished him good luck on his retirement. But I still believe that some of it was because of MLA 30. I believe the MLA 30 really was a game changer. You know, I guarantee you there's a lot of people that came back to shortwave because of the MLA 30 more than the Wellbrook. Because when I came back to this hobby, I wasn't going to spend $500 on an antenna. I'm sorry. That was me. You know, my wife bought me this radio for, I believe it was Christmas, right? And this radio, you know, of course, it was, you know, it's not cheap. But the next step was, you know, I wasn't gonna spend $500 on a Wellbrook. No. Now, if the MLA 30 would have been out back then, I would have bought this because this was under $40. Under $40. Okay. Under $40. This got people back into the hobby, or kept people in the hobby a lot more than the Wellbrook. Okay. It is a game changer. Okay. Because I was not going to spend $500 to stay in the hobby. No. I bought the MFJ, and you know, when I bought that was when I bought that MFJ, this wasn't out yet. It was the MFJ or the W6 LVP loop that was the most affordable loop at that time. And I went with the MFJ. It cost me a little over $300. I forgot what it was. So total with the shipping, I mean, it was $300. The price went up on that now, the MFJ. But back then, $300 total for the MFJ 1886 loop. If I would have known about this one, I would have bought this one first and try this out, and I probably would have been happy with this. Okay? But so she said, you know, that this is not true, that there's no competition. I said, okay, you know, you want to believe that, that's fine. You know, that's your opinion, that's fine. But I was not going to spend $500 on that. That was not going to happen. Especially after the videos that I saw, the comparisons. It was not overwhelmingly better. It was not overwhelmingly better than the MLA 30. It was close. Even hamradio DX he said it. He said the same thing. It's not dramatically, only on long wave and medium wave, but on short wave it was very close. So once he said that, then I said, okay, because he owns one. So I said, yeah, you know what? He said it. So Another ad in about 18 seconds. So word from our sponsor. A few seconds. All right. Yep. So let me see. Let me go back up here. So I'm gonna. So okay. So I answered that question. The super radio. Yeah. Daniel Mark LeBlanc. Not each radio. I was wondering if you had changed your loop antenna. No. No, I still have the. I still have the two modified. I have one is right here. One MLA 30 is right here. It's not being used right now. The other one is with the copper element. It's outside. It's not connected. It's just outside. And then the stock one is connected downstairs to the Grundig 800. But I'm gonna bring that one up. That's the one I'm gonna bring up first. The stock one. And then the MFJ, I have one on the roof. I'm gonna take that one down and just put that one away. Then the MFJ that's over there, and I'm gonna bring that one up connected here for now. And I'm looking into doing. I may do some kind of inverted V, another wire antenna with one of these balance. One of these balance. I may do an inverted V and bring that one in here. And I also have the sloper, of course. The sloper going up to the tree. It's about 30, almost 40 feet up. It starts from in and slopes up to the tree. So I have a few antennas. And I want more. Mark LeBlanc. Someone I know was selling their Texan PO880 based on Jill's. Is not that great. That's why I was asking you if you had one. He wants 200. Yeah, I don't know if I'll give him 200. I don't know about 200. I heard a PO80 is pretty good, but not for $200. No. If he's selling it for like 100, yeah, I'll say, yeah, I'll take it. Maybe 100, I'll take not 200. I'm not gonna pay almost full price for it. If I'm gonna pay 200, I might as well get a new one. Just pay a little more and get a new one. You know? Because then what's the 990 is how much is the 990? Is it the 990X? I forgot what it is. Anyway, the 990. And Jill's likes that one. But I forgot how much that one is. I don't know how much the 990 is. So yeah, I agree. I don't think I would pay 200 for it. It's brand new. I don't know. Because what is the going rate on that right now? But that's kind of older radio already. That's a few years now. Let me see. Texan. My keyboard. I don't know why it delays sometimes. Okay, here we go again. Okay, you know what? Let me turn off the keyboard. Turn it back on. I think I need to put batteries on this thing. Check Sun. There we go. TL 880. There we go. Sorry. Ammo. Really? I see an Amazon for 169. It's on Amazon for 169. Oh, you're in outside. You're in Canada. Oh my God, that's right. I forgot you're in. Oh yeah, you're in Canada. I'm talking about American dollars. Yeah, I seen it one right here. It's 169.98 on Amazon. You need to get a friend in the States and he buys it and he ships it to you. That's what you need to do. You need to find somebody in the States. Because that's crazy. 400 Canadian? Okay, then in that case, I guess Yeah, I forgot you're in Canada. Yeah, 200 Canadian. Um, I guess that's a good deal then, because if it costs 400 on Amazon.ca, yeah, then I guess that's a good deal. You're getting half off. Yeah, I see. I thought you were talking about American dollars, but yeah, you're talking about Canadian. Yeah, yeah, because Canadian is crazy now, right? Everything just skyrocketed. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, Jeff Elmer time. Yeah, he's right. There is a, I believe there is a. He said 3 versions or more. See, I don't own any of them, so I don't know. 169. Yeah, there's a website that sells it for 69.50. Get out of here. Lazy business. Okay, I don't trust that store. Yeah, I don't trust that store. Let me click on it. Let me see. Yeah, this is like a Shopify store. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. This looks shady. I don't 69.50. I will show you. I'm not kidding. Look. PO 880 for 69.50. Of course, I never heard of this place. Beamer Market, and yeah, I'm not trusting this place. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy. I don't think I'm gonna buy from here. And that's rolling the dice there. Because I seen stores. I saw one time the Sanjian ATS 909X2, the new one. I saw it on one of these websites, and they were selling it for like $79. And I was like, it was too good to be true. So of course I didn't pull the trigger on it, because I said, nah, this is too. It's that's like shady. I don't know. I don't trust the sites. It was like a Shopify store like that. So I was like, nah. I said, I'm gonna pass on that. And I was thinking about buying that radio, but it was $79. I saw it, and that's a $400 radio. It was 79 bucks or something like that. It was a crazy, ridiculous low price. But when you go to these places, I read on Reddit about these places. Some of them you're not gonna get your money back. Some of them you're gonna wait for months to get your money back. If it's a whole man. He's like rolling the dice. Because this is like drop shipping. This is like anybody can make these sites. Like me and you can make a site like this, and it's drop shipping. And but yeah, that price is too good. I mean, look at the regular price. Is regular. That's the regular price, right? And it's 69.50. Oh my god, only 19 left in stock. Yeah, right. You know? Yeah. Okay. Nah, I don't trust that. I don't trust this. I don't trust some stuff like that. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. And gambling. Try to buy it, and because all you do is if you Google like Texan, you'll see the links with the shopping links right there. And this one was like the third link, the third, image right there. And I was like, nah, I never heard of this. Beamermarket.com. Yeah. So let me go down here. So I'm 3 hours and 38 minutes in the chat now. Wow. So far, so good. 10 people watching. Thank you for watching. 14 likes. Thank you. And let's see. Go here. Yeah. Daniel Mark LeBlanc. That's what got me back into after 20 years of absence. MLA 30 is a game changer. Yeah, MLA 30. I'm telling you. It's not going to be a world book. But some people see back then when the world book first came out, that was the only loop. So that was the only loop you could buy back then. But of course, as people started making loops and more affordable, it started cutting in on their a competition, Because when I bought my MFJ, I was looking at the wall book, but I was like, I saw reviews on the MFJ, and I was like, okay, I just wanted to improve on shortwave and medium wave, and it did that. It did improve. It was a lot more quiet. It did improve. Of course, the MLA 30 was not out yet. This came out a couple of years after that. After I bought the MFJ, like maybe almost 3 years after that. So, have this one would have been out back then, I would have bought this one, and I would have been happy with this one. You know, like I said, I have three. I own three of them, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Daniel, a loop antenna like the MLA 30 was well over $200 25 years ago. Yeah, and I didn't even when I got back into the hobby, I didn't even to be honest, when I got back into the hobby, I didn't even know anything about loop antennas. And then I started watching other YouTubers, and I saw like Marido DXer, Oxford, Shortwave, and they had loop antenna. I'm like, man, this what loop antenna? Because I was skeptical, because it's just a loop antenna. It's not a long one. I think that 1 meter loop actually is better than a long. But it's a different type of, yeah, you might lose some signal strength. You're gonna compromise the signal strength for quiet, for more quieter. And I was skeptical. So when I bought the MFJ, I was skeptical. And then once I learned how to, it's directional too. And I was like, wow. Then it blew me away. Then I was a believer in loops. And then when I bought the MFJ, same thing. I was skeptical. I was like, really? This thin little wire is gonna. I was skeptical. And then when I tried it out, I was like, man, this is just as good as the MFJ. They're pretty close. And it was only $40, like 40. I think the first one I think I paid like $46 total, free shipping. I was like around $46, $47. And that's way cheaper than $300. So yeah. Daniel Mark LeBlanc, in one of my old magazines going back to 1979, the loop was selling for $369. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I listened to Shortwave when I was a kid. And then that's it, no more Shortwave. It was briefly. It wasn't even like I wasn't even like really into Shortwave. And I was new about the band, but I wasn't really. And then now that I'm at home, I have more time at home now, raising my baby. My baby boy at that time he was just a newborn. I was staying at home, man. So finally, I had more time. Then I said, okay, and then I started listening to Shortwave. But I missed out on a lot of the I missed out on the heyday, on the Cold War and all that. I missed out on all that Shortwave listening because I didn't listen to it since I was a kid, since I was like 10. So I was away for 30 plus years. I missed out on all that. Yeah. So 400 Canadian for the text and PLA 80. Okay. So 200 is not such a good. It's not a bad deal then. Especially if it's in mint condition, that's not a bad deal. Especially if you compare it to eBay. I'm saying eBay.ca, I guess. If you could get something there for. But if he's telling you, okay, this is mint condition here, yeah, I guess it's a good deal. So I take that back. I thought it was American dollars, but if it's Canadian, yeah, then okay. Let me close this. I think he's popping up windows about. Yeah. All right. Now, let me see. So Elmer Time says I have the second version of the PLA 80. There are 3 versions or more. The second version were the best because it has a large hidden menu. You can turn off the low signal mute in the second versions. Okay. They have great audio and decent reception with external antenna SSB. Yeah, I know that's I heard good things about the PLA. I heard the SSB is pretty good. And I thought about that. When I bought the 660, I thought about buying that one, but I bought 2 for 1. I bought that one and then I bought the Sanjian around the same time. So yeah. Helmet top. I heard that the newer PLA 80 version has much of the hidden menu blocked now. Okay. All right. All right, fellows. So fellows. Folks. I'm gonna sign off now. I've been out for 3 hours and 45 minutes. I just want to say thank you for everybody for watching the live stream. It's good to be back. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, so hey, it's good. The stream worked out well. I'm running 50 feet of category 6 cable, and it held up pretty good. So you know what? It was a success. So I'm ready to regular live stream now. It's good. So anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. I will try tomorrow. So take care. Good night. Bye bye.